You abandoned me. Papa don't live here anymore. Chasing down perks, you see. Chasing them down every night with Hennessy. Through my beady little eyes, there was nothing that I could see that Nandy did like me. Followed her page night and day. She blew my mind away. You abandoned me. Papa don't live here anymore. What's up, everybody? Hello. What's up, everybody? Coach Nandy here from Nandy After Dark. Let me make sure I'm not on mute anywhere around, because y'all gonna need to hear me on this one tonight. Y'all gonna need to hear what's happening, what's going on. What's up, you guys? Thank you so much for tuning into Nandy After Dark. I'm not broadcasting to YouTube tonight, just here on our Facebook page. Probably tomorrow we'll be broadcasting again on YouTube. I just don't want to broadcast to YouTube tonight. That's the only reason. And plus, I'm trying to see something with the with behind the scenes, with the data and all that stuff. So I ain't gonna say too much because people don't be having original thoughts. They get everything from over here. So listen, you guys, thank you so much for being patient. I know y'all wanted me to come on yesterday, but this morning or late yesterday after I got off of, I was on Darnell's live yesterday. We Can All Do Better on his page, talking to him, and we'll talk about that a little bit. But I got something that I need to bust wide open for you guys. I had a few things, but we just gonna do one tonight, and then we'll do another one another night. But hello. Hey, Miss Morton. Hi to you. Hi, Miss Julie. How are you? Y'all gonna be shocked. Okay? Shocked. Y'all got something to drink? Go get y'all something to drink. Y'all know I got my trusty water in my stainless steel water bottle. Let me go ahead and pour my water up. Ciao. What's up? What's up, Rochelle? Oh, we can get started now. Rochelle and Marvette in here? Let me see. Hold up. Let me pour it up. Oh, bitch, don't be jealous. Drink you some water. Clear that skid up. Get that coochie cleared out. Coochie juice. Get that cat pH balance together. Drink you some water. Okay. Chasing them down every night with Hennessy. What's up, you guys? What's up, Miss Booker? Hello. Hey, Marvette. There she is. Cali Living Life. What's up? Hi, Brent. Okay. Let's get on in. Y'all gonna be clutching your pearls tonight. Is Tammy in here? Hey, Tammy. What's up, girl? Oh, no. First cousin. Sincerely uppity cousin. What's up, you uppity girl? I need my wine when I watch you. Get you some water. Get some water. Huh? Not enough people drink water. Water's good for you. Huh? Woo! I'd rather be known as a water drinker than a known alcoholic on a daily. What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in here. Y'all make sure. What's up, Geechee girl? You guys make sure you hit the hearts. Come on. Heart, the like, the thumbs up, the smiley face, shock. About to be shocked. The shock John, the laughy John. Hit all the fields, y'all. Come on. It's free. It's free 99. Okay? It's free. I'm not playing with y'all. Okay. So, let me get you out. You got your corona, Tammy. Tammy said she got her corona. Not the corona. I should have opened this first. Chasing them down. I got the song stuck in my mind. You know, marijuana is something that's not legal in a lot of states. Now, I feel like it should be legal in all states. Every state should, you should be able to smoke marijuana regardless. I don't smoke marijuana. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't even drink coffee. I mean, unless I'm going on a cross-track trip or I know I'm going to be up all night or something like that. But marijuana, hi Karen Jones, marijuana should be legal as far as I'm concerned. How many of you guys, hi Eves, how many of y'all do edibles? Any of y'all in here do edibles? Like, is it legal in your, well, don't incriminate yourself. Marijuana is not legal here in Georgia and in neighboring states around Georgia. It's not legal. I mean, it's the South, you know, everything's very backwards here. But how many of you guys have tried an edible before? I know edible is a thing with a lot of people, you know, blah, 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 blah. How many of you have ever tried edible? Let me know in the comments as I upload. Well, I feel like I need to mix a drink right now. No. You don't need to do that. You need to go get you a ginger ale. Huh? That's what you need to do, Shell. Me, it's legal. Edibles are legal in California. Wow. Tammy, why you on to me? Oh, God. It's legal in California. New Jersey is legal, and I do edibles and smoke. Well, New Jersey just got legal. The last couple of years or so. It's legal here in Arizona. It's medically legal in Arkansas, but I don't do them. My doctor said it would not mix well with my meds. Because edibles and Percocets don't mix together. Huh? You shouldn't be doing those unless you're trying to get recreationally high. Now, people who do perks and you have a medical reason to do perks, right? You prescribed by your doctor. I understand that. That I get, you know. But recreationally, alcohol, perks, and edibles, yeah, that's a recipe. That's somebody who just don't want to live in life. Legal in California, all of it, but I do not partake. Okay. It's legal in Arkansas. Okay. Recreationally, marijuana is legal in Maryland. Okay. Legal in New Jersey. Yep. Legal in Chi-Town. I don't do them, but I try them. Definitely make them for a few customers. You make them. It's legal in Cali. Well, Cali, you know, y'all get Cali is one of those Cali's different. California is totally different as it pertains to laws and rights, even of illegal aliens. They have a lot of rights out there in California. You know, it's a very very liberal state. Legal in Missouri, legal in Michigan, legal in Virginia. Anybody in here lives in Tennessee? Tennessee. What's the other states? Tennessee and Alabama. Anybody? It's legal in Michigan, legal in New York. Just got legal in New York. I know someone. Oh wait, sorry. I know someone that does them at one time. Does what at one time? Percocets, edibles, and alcohol. That's somebody with a death wish. Legal in New York, but I don't partake. Legal in DC. Okay. DC is legal? Wow. It's legal in Michigan. Legal in New Mexico. Me in Tennessee. Is it legal in Tennessee? In Alabama? What about Alabama? Who lives in Tennessee on here? Everything you just named. Perks, Percocets, gummies, and alcohol. You know somebody who do all three? Wow. I live in Alabama. Is it legal in Alabama? No, it's not legal in Tennessee. That's where I live. Oh, okay. Okay. Not legal in Texas either. Okay. It's illegal in North Carolina. That's good to know. All these southern states, I figured it was not because it's the South. The South is the last to put anything legal. Not legal in Tennessee. Okay. I have a blood cousin that makes edibles with a be cautious note attached. Not legal in Alabama either. Okay. For sure not legal in Tennessee. Okay, just Texas. I live in Alabama. Not legal in Tennessee. That's where I live. Okay. Okay. We have a dispensary on every corner of Oklahoma. Well, Oklahoma has a huge Native American population, obviously, when they were forcing natives off of out of places like Tennessee, here in Georgia, etc. A lot of them were forced to settlements over in Oklahoma. Not in South Carolina. The Bible Belt. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I was just curious. Somebody said not in Tennessee for sure. Okay. Lady had gummies at Bingo. Love gummies. Not legal in Chicago. Definitely legally recreationally in Colorado. I have a son there. Okay, not in South Carolina. That's the other state that I wanted to know about. Okay, I was just curious because Let me go over some quick housekeeping, and we're gonna get into some things. Before y'all partake in edibles that are not regulated by the state, check for Delta 8, 9, and 10. That shit will kill you. Dead is chemically modified THC dangerous. The only thing that's legal in Tennessee is Republicans. Oh, God have mercy. What's up, Miss Gemini? Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do you. Go back to you. Do this. Do this. And I'm waiting for you. Do this. Go back here and do this. All right, here we go. Can I share the live, Nandy? Yes, please share this live. Hit all the fields, you guys. Heart, like, smiley, laughy, huggy, shock. Because y'all finna be shocked. And all the fields, y'all. Come on. This is part one of more parts to come. All right. This is part one. Y'all ain't gonna be ready for this. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Part two is gonna be that'd be something else. All right. Let me go over this real quick before we get into it. Here we go. Okay, please don't get blocked. I don't want to block you. I get paid by you guys being here and just being on this page, being part of the show. So I don't want to block you. I don't have a blockation spirit. Okay. Don't make me block you. These are the three things that will get you blocked. It's very simple over here. No stickers, alarms, bells, whistles, horns, ribbons. You don't need to try to put an alarm on something to get my attention because your comment is no more important than the next person's comment in the comment section. I'm an equal opportunity comment reader. Okay. So don't be trying to push yours up to the top. Don't do that. I don't like that. It's disrespectful to the other teammates. Okay. No, and if I need to see something to know something, gotta put it in my spirit, huh? No stickers. Don't do that. Do it over there for sure. But please don't do it over here. Ooh, I'd rather be known for turning up this canteen than turning up that bottle, guzzling down perks and gummies and everything else recreationally. No influencer names. Please don't do that. There are a lot of influencers. It's a lot going on in these Facebook streets. I can appreciate that. I know that. If I'm talking about them, then y'all can talk about them in the comments. How about that? Is that fair? Okay. And then no BS. Keep it cute. Keep it on mute. Copyright disclaimer. We're covered over here. All right. Then we have our in-house disclaimer. allegedly, everything that I say on this page. Some of it, I mean, the next couple of days I'm going to be doing, I don't know, a couple of days, but the next few times I go on, we'll be drilling down into some things. But everything I say, allegedly, even if it's directly from a person who has pop perks with your favorite content creators out there. I don't know if they're your favorite, but some of your content creators out there. They pop perks with them, showed you put videos of people popping pussy, any of that. Okay, I'm still gonna say allegedly, even if the person's present and on the show talking about it. I'm still gonna say allegedly. All right. That's a very Grammy thing to do. This is one of the things, people could say a lot about me, but you ain't got no video out there of me, huh? Popping this pussy. That's what you ain't got. I don't give a damn what you say about Coach Nandy. You ain't got me out there finger popping. You ain't got me popping my pussy. You know why? Because I know people dirty and they will show your shit to other people and laugh about it behind your back. Make a fool out of you, showing people your private parts. And that finger slipping in and out? No. Why would you show somebody that about somebody else? I would never do that because you ain't going to have me on camera so you can go and get mad at me for any reason or no reason at all, or just being slimy and showing my pussy popping video to people. Why would you do that? Huh? I would never do. No, you ain't. I can say a lot about me, but you ain't gonna say that, huh? Ain't gonna be no footage of that, bitch, because there ain't no videos out there for you to turn around and show and laugh and show everybody and tell everybody about. Okay. But even with that video, yeah, whatever, blah, 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 I'm gonna say allegedly and allegations. Let me make sure my picture up here. Hold on. Y'all need to see me. Y'all ain't see me doing the pussy popping motion. Hold on. Y'all missed that. Pussy popping. You ain't gonna have no video of me. No. Put you back down. No. I ain't leaving no evidence like that. So some snake slimy skeezing asshole could go and say, oh, look at these two popping pussies. That's dirty. I ain't doing that. But that did happen. Okay? But I wasn't involved in it. Everything's allegedly, allegations. All right. Okay. Get it right when you do the bye-byes. Get the cadence correct. You know what that means? Look that up. We don't discriminate over here. I don't care if you are black or white. I don't care if you're gay or straight. I don't care if you're fat or skinny. I don't care if you're ugly or pretty. I don't give a damn if you light skin or dark skin. I don't care if you're a male or a female. I don't care if you are a perk popping with edibles, chasing it down every night with Hennessy. I don't care. All right? We don't discriminate. I talk about everybody. We're equal opportunity show over here. Okay? We talk about everything and everybody, how and when we want to. But there's a way to do it. All right? We're going to get into a little bit of that tonight too. We don't discriminate over here. So none of those things precludes you from being talked about over here. Okay? All right. Hold harmless. I ain't getting into all that. Now, let me say this real quick. Last night I was on Darnell's show. We'll get into that later. But somebody going to say to me, last night when I was on, I was talking to him for a good, I only intended to be on in 5 minutes, but I gave him grace and I was there for about an hour. And then I went back. I don't look at comments. I didn't look at the comments while I was on live because I'm listening intently to the questions and I'm answering with purpose. And he had my undivided attention, as everyone does anytime I go somewhere and I'm talking to people, right? I think it's rude to be looking at the comments saying, what was that? I don't do that. All right. But I went back and I looked through some of the comments, and we'll talk about some of those too, and people who were in the comments looking like the rest of the people who were in the comments. I couldn't tell who was the so-called professional and you know what I'm saying, and who wasn't. I mean, they were all mashed up together. I expect people who are not professional, who are watching the show. What did he call his nosy neighbors? I guess they're nosy neighbors. We can all do better. I guess they're called. I expect nosy neighbors to have their opinions and to voice them. They're on their page, the same way y'all voice y'all's on our page. But I expect somebody who's so-called professional to have some decorum and to be able to guard their emotions better than a person who's not a professional. That didn't happen though. I couldn't tell who was who. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. People from a distance can't tell who's who when you get in a mess with people. Couldn't tell. But when I went back and read the comments, I saw one said, "Are you gonna stop putting that ankle up there?" No. What kind of question is that? No. I'm still talking about them. That was the theme throughout the show. So I haven't been online today on God. Okay, I have not. I haven't been on Facebook at all today. And I'm here to tell you that doesn't stop y'all from sending me stuff to my inbox. Who's saying this? Who's saying that? Who said this? Block this person because this person over here laughing. Block this person because this person over there having a good old time. Y'all can go to whatever page I want to. That's the biggest lie these hoes have told. One of them anyway about me. I don't care what page y'all go look at now. They'll block you. Y'all done seen over the last few weeks. Oh, you over there on her page? Block her. Oh, you blocked her. You can go a little bit on anybody page you want, but y'all definitely feel some type of way when y'all see hoes co-signing, laughing, making comments on pages about me or this page, and y'all be really want me to block people real bad. Sometimes I do. It just really depends on the evidence y'all bring to me. But most of the time I let them live, whatever. And most of the people on those pages and in those groups on that page, they're already blocked, which is why they're so bitter. And that's on God. They're blocked already. And they're mad. So, of course, they're going to be saying outlandish things about your favorite coach, which I don't give a damn about. You ain't going to never see me getting on here crying. I ain't going to do that. All right, let me take this ankle down. You going to take the ankle down since you on here now. No. Fuck. No. Okay. Nandy, I got kicked out the private group and I don't even know why. Probably because you was somewhere up somebody, I don't know, doing what? I don't know. I'm just speculating, and one of the moderators saw you, huh? And they blocked you. Y'all don't think the moderators on all these pages and all these groups and blah, 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 blah? Yes. And they have free reign. If they think you're doing too much, now I have talked with them and told them, come on, let these people live. Like, they just want to go from group to group carrying bones because this is the internet. This is their only entertainment for a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? The ones who start the mess. But yeah, you think they don't look down that list and see who laughed and who did the emoji? Same way these hoes who run these other pages, do on our page. They come and check all the comments and the emojis and they go back and do what they don't. Let them tell you anything different because they're lying. Okay? They're lying. Well, Miss Jackie, man, I understand what you're saying, but you're not blocked from this page. That's enough. If you're not blocked from this page, that means that I didn't block you. Because if I blocked you, you'd be blocked from the private group and the main page. The fact that you're here lets you know that I didn't block you. You're still part of the action. You still can watch the show. So you're just not in the private group anymore. I don't know why, but I didn't block you, or else you would have been blocked from both places. Hello, good. They're both tied to me. So, okay. I'm literally standing in line for a sandwich on a cruise ship tuning in, Andy. Oh my God. Y'all are something else. That ankle is our mascot and serves as a constant reminder. Ooh, somebody said the ankle stays. They really trying to trick me into some questions. What and who popping now? I don't know why they do it anyway and get mad if a man say anything to them. Well, don't put yourself out there like that. I'm just saying. Okay, guys. Okay. Just got notification. Got your notification on? That's good. Okay. Oh, Tana, what's up, girl? Ooh, you got a blackberry ginger ale? You got that from Costco, didn't you? It's going away. If you really like it, you need to stock up on it because that's the winter. In fact, I just finished one a couple hours ago. Blackberry ginger ale. Yep. Okay. Y'all. Hey, Nandy, YouTube tonight? No, we only over here tonight, darling Karen. We only on Facebook tonight. Hold on, grabbing a glass of Prosecco. Oh my God. Question. Here we go. Why do black folks for opinions? No matter how much you don't agree with it, everyone seems to be talking about each other for whatever. Why do black folks? I don't know if you're trying to be funny or shady. I don't know. I ain't never seen you or none of your family. No. But shut up, you ain't. I can't even read your sentence properly. I'm questioning. Why do black folks for opinions? I didn't even know what that means. Why do black folks for opinions? No matter, I'm just reading it. No matter much you agree with it, everyone seems to be talking about everyone for whatever reason. Girl, I can't even read your comment properly. I have no comment properly. I have no idea what you're trying to say. And I don't read hieroglyphics. That's ancient Egyptian writing. For those of you who don't know what hieroglyphics are, I don't read hieroglyphics. Ciao. I got a story for y'all. It's gonna make you. It's crazy. She must have corrected it. Sorry, typo. Block Nandy. Block her? I ain't gonna block her. Let me type it again. Well, it better be something that I can understand. Oh, why do you block folks? Block folks. Why block folks for opinions? Oh, you corrected it. Okay. Because it said black at first and whatever. Why block folks for opinions? No matter how much you don't agree with it, everyone seems well. Unless and until you get a page and you become a content creator and you could command over 1,000 people on your live before you even get to the meat of your shit, then you will never know. Huh? You will never know why people, content creators, block people for whatever reason. I might block you. I ain't never seen you before. And that name, it looks very foreign to me. It don't look American. It looks, I could block you for that. You know? I don't know why other people be blocking people for blah, 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 blah. I don't know. But until you become a content creator, you won't know what it's like to be reading comments from people that makes no goddamn more sense. Ma'am, I wasn't being smart. I'm not being smart either. I'm giving you my honest answer. Huh? And giving you my answer. Why do black folks get upset over opinions? Might be a language barrier. Oh my God. Okay. Opinions are one thing. Disrespect is something totally different. I agree. She cruising, Andy. Okay. All right. Did you see Ghost Boy FaceTime? I don't know what that means. What's FaceTime? Okay. All right, guys. I want to tell you guys something before we get into my appearance on Darnell's show last night and why I did that, and and some of my thoughts on some of the things that we discussed on the show. So what's the narrative of your page? Bye, man. Get your ass on. You don't even know what the page is about, which means you've never been over here, which means that you don't even know how we get down over here. Instead of sitting back and just listening and waiting, how the fuck are you even commenting on my page? Because you're not even supposed to be, if you don't follow this page, you can't even comment on my page. Let me go look. Or you just acting stupid. Which one is it? Huh? You acting like you don't know what's going on? Is that what's happening? Because your ass has to be following this page for a couple of days to even make a reply. So the fact that you followed a couple of days ago means that you should know enough about what's going on. So you just acting stupid like you don't know what's going on? Come on now. Let me look. Let me see. Let me check. Let me see. Yeah, I got it set correctly. Let me get your ass out. Let me help you. Get your shit. Get your shit. Let's head toward the door. Hold on. Because I don't know who you think you. So what's the narrative of my page? You follow this spam motherfucking page because that's the only way you can comment on it, which means you know something about it because you done chose to follow it several days ago. Huh? Get out of here. Let me go ahead and block her. I knew that name looks suspicious. It looks suspicious as hell. Let me go ahead and delete the comment. Get your ass out of here. All right. Have a nice trip down the street, girl. Bye. Bye. Maybe she ate an edible and popped the perk and threw back some alcohol because that's how these people getting down out here. Huh? That's what I heard. That's what I heard from somebody who did the popping with them. Huh? Get your shit. Okay. All right. So you guys, y'all know Ethel Stanley said they high. Y'all know that Tammy, what you laughing at? I haven't heard that for a long time. Cruising for a bruising. Get them out of here. Oh, they gone. They long gone. Listen, I want to tell you guys something. Let me get the ginger ale. Hold on, I'll be back. Let me get ginger ale for this shit. Hold on. I'll be back. All 1,200 of y'all. Hold on 1 second. You abandoned me. Papa don't live here anymore. Working up hurt you see. Chasing us down every night with Hennessy. You abandoned me. Papa don't live here anymore. Hold on, y'all. Through my beady little eyes, there was nothing that I could see that maybe did like me. God skipped over the time and Gene when he created me. You abandoned me. Grizzly don't live here anymore. Hey! Ew, that sounded like Carmen when I laughed like that. That's a fake laugh. Chasing them down every night with Hennessy. You abandoned me. Chasing them down every night with Hennessy. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, let me get back on here. Hold on. Through my beady little eye. I know you home. Tammy, you something mellow. Tammy said that's. If y'all knew what I knew. Tammy said, that's my song. Now, I know that your skeet up ass is watching this show right now. You, the hoes in the bushes who watch your page and show, and you think I'm about to finna bust you out there. Because I got the first-hand accounts. Huh? You think I'm finna bust you out there? I ain't gonna do that. Not tonight. I'm gonna say that for another night. Not tonight. But I got something juicy for y'all. That's my song. What's up, Timothy? Okay, listen, guys. Let me take this comment down so y'all can see me so we can get into story time. You guys, y'all know that somebody said it's cold freezing in Wisconsin. Wind chill is -17. Wow. -17. Wow, that's crazy. What's up, Marilyn Williams? Hi, Marvettes. Oh, you saying hi? It must have been another Marvette trying to act like you saying hi. I don't like that. Anybody wants a cocktail while I'm fixing me one? Miss Betty's making drinks. Okay. You guys, listen. I know y'all want to hear me talk about that perk popper, but we ain't gonna do that right now. I got something else to tell y'all. You can breathe, huh? You can breathe in that little bungalow for tonight. For right now, not tonight. Right now. 12:05 on the live. Woo! Y'all here. Y'all here. Let me crack a case wide open for y'all, though. So you guys know. Let me put it up on the screen. Should I? I'm gonna save it because I don't like that first picture. Let me take this down. Y'all put your orders in with Miss Betty. Come on now. Yvette said I already got mine. Y'all put y'all orders in with Miss Betty. It's freezing in Tennessee. You in Tennessee? Hey, Billy, I have a question for you out there in Tennessee. Were the schools closed today in Tennessee? I think so. Were the schools closed today, Billy Walker, in Tennessee? Somebody let me know. Huh? Somebody let me know, because I called up to one of them schools in Tennessee today, and I didn't get an answer. They were closed. Y'all let me know. Y'all having a star party? See, I can't see the stars from here, but thank you guys. If you're doing a star party, I definitely appreciate everyone who's sending in stars. You know, I can't see them because I'm on the third-party app, but I always go, yes, it was closed. Okay, thank you. Because I'm like, why the hell they ain't answering this school in Tennessee? Because in New York, in New Jersey, PA, Connecticut, when it snows, kids go to school. Okay. I definitely called today to a school in Tennessee because we need to get some things finished up and buttoned up. But they were closed today. Okay, that's why they didn't answer. Okay. Probably so they were closed in Georgia. I don't even know if they were closed in Georgia or not, because but I would imagine so, because any little thing, they closing schools down. Okay. Let's get into some. So y'all know I gotta walk. Let me see how I'm gonna walk you through this. So y'all know who Silky Smooth Benjamin is. Oh, bitch, I know your heart just dropped. Y'all know who Silky Smooth Benjamin is, right? Y'all know who she is. She is a friend to Carmen and Tay, very close friends. Okay. They say she got Carmen's trailer parked on her property, huh? And all that kind of stuff. That's old news. We ain't gonna talk about that. We can talk about something else. Ever since Bumpy Rough, that's my affectionate term for her, Patricia, Silky Smooth. Ever since she came on the scene, as Carmen's friend and Tay's bestie, you know, I always questioned why she was around, because it didn't make sense. Carmen is not an AKA, and Carmen is shiesty, huh? We're going to talk about that too. Y'all motherfuckers talking about I got paid off. Shut the fuck up. Just because I don't come on live when y'all want me to come on live and talk about people how y'all want me to do, or I go on a show that y'all don't like, fuck you. Like, and this is my page, huh? I'm going to talk about who I want to talk about. And if you smart, you pay attention and you'll understand. How did I get a payoff? And as y'all calling, No Neck was in the comments talking mad shit to me last night on Darnell's Live. How would that even work? Y'all not using your brains. You letting other people think for you. Why was somebody I got an agreement when she was, I went back and looked at the comments. She was going off. She was acting like a common gutter roach and not a professional in those comments. So she's the head of their team. Why would she be going off on me if we got an agreement and they paid me off to shut up? Why would I be on his show not agreeing to the so-called changes? We're going to talk about that later. I'm going to break this Buffy Rough shit down for you, though. Why? I'm going to digress for a second. Why would they be trying to force me to say that there's been a change in Carmen? I'm like, nah, I ain't seen no. She just showed Miss Marion's phone number. She just was calling people tar babies. But y'all want me to give her props for making a massive change? That's not the sound of a person who been paid off. Use your brain. Don't love other people with no fucking brain. Always skied up, crazy, and spitting like a demon. Think for you. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Okay. So, Bumpy Rough, a.k.a. Silky Smooth, I never understood it. Why would someone who's part of a prestigious organization be hanging out with Carmen and Tay, who is kind of part of the organization, but she's inactive because she hasn't paid her dues. Why would an upstanding member of, Alpha Kappa Alpha, y'all correct me with the names and stuff because I be getting it wrong sometimes. Why would she be hanging out with somebody who is not even responsible enough to pay their dues? It just never sat right with me, right? So, baby, I have found out a few things. Okay. Now, this all started, a lot of people watch this page, AKAs, all kinds of people. This all started when, hi, Mr. Bishop. This all started when, a few weeks ago in the comments, somebody was saying that Silky Smooth, that Tay wasn't an AKA. So somebody got in my inbox like, hey, I'm a very much a member of the AKA for 20, 30 years. And I don't think that Silky is a member of the AKA. She's not a member. She never joined. And I said, I don't know about that. I don't want to run that on my page because that's a big accusation to make. And she wears all the paraphernalia. They said, no. I looked in the database, but we're going to take it further. We're going to get a team together of AKAs, well-established, seasoned members, okay, of different chapters. And we're going to get together and drill down on this thing. And they did. It took them several weeks. It took them about 3 weeks, but they did. They came back and told me, 1305 on the live. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys. They came back and told me that Patricia, aka Silky Smooth, aka Bumpy Ruff, is perpetrating. They call it a perp. She's been perpetrating. Allegedly, this is what they told me. And they took weeks. They said they knew off the dickhead, because they checked quick checks, but they done went, baby, they done pulled up her sister's obituary, okay, to make sure that they had the Bumpy Ruff has been perpetrating a fraud, saying that she's a member of this prestigious black organization, wearing all the paraphernalia and doing things to get her indoors, open doors for her. Because when you put on that pink and that green, I'm not a member. I never pledged at any college, undergrad or graduate school. I never pledged ever at all. It's cute and it's nice and I respect it, but it's just not something I ever wanted to do. But when you but I know about it and I have friends who are AKAs, etc. When you put on those colors, people automatically assume certain things about you, that you're a decent person, that you are a mover and a shaker, that you're educated, that you are about community service. They assume all of these things, and so people you are it opens doors, minds and hearts towards you right off the beginning, off the dickhead, right? When you put on that jacket and you walk anywhere into a room and another AKA or even anybody from the Divine Nine sees you, okay? That's an automatic pass that you get. So Patricia knows this, and she's been wearing the colors, the jackets, the socks. So what has happened is they've reached out to her and they've asked her many questions. Hey, when did you graduate? What year did you graduate? What when did you cross? Et cetera, et cetera. Why are you wearing these colors? And she couldn't answer the questions. Oh. And so they have reached out to her and told her, take those pictures down. I'm going to show you the message because I saw the message on her page, but she hurried up and deleted it. Let me show you guys. Hang on. This is serious. This is very serious. Okay. So here's the message they posted on her page. Okay. So wait, before I show you this message, let me go up a little bit further. Here's a picture of Ruff and Tay on the cruise that they just went on back in October, whatever it was. And she is doing a couple of things in this picture. She's shouting out the Sorority Incorporated, aka Sorority Incorporated, ski wee. Yeah, I know the sound. Okay, don't come for me because I said it. I'm in my home and I'm doing an illustration. Okay. Baby, She hit him with the ski. Thank you. We love the shades. So this is Bumpy Rough is in the picture. Little Scrappy is in this picture too. It's a little blurry, but they're holding up their pinky. Huh? They're holding up their pinky. You know, how does it go, y'all? I don't know. I think it goes like this. I never tried to do it before. And doing that whole ski, all that in the picture. Okay? And also, Bumpy Rough has listed her on her Facebook page. So let me go back. So I'll upload that one. Maybe not. Okay. I don't need it. That's okay. So the AKA, the Divine Nine found out about this, the picture and all this and what she's been doing. This is the message that they sent her on today. Good morning, Silky. Please delete these pictures. The one on the boat where they was doing the ski week with the big ear. Please delete these pictures as well. Meaning, I guess they already told her to delete all those pictures on her page with her wearing the colors, the jackets, doing the pinky up. They said, please delete these pics as well with the hand signal up. We truly appreciate you removing the misleading pictures implying membership. Thanks once again. Baby, what? We truly appreciate you removing the misleading, meaning you're a perpetrator. You're a faker now. We truly appreciate you removing the misleading pictures implying membership. Huh? Thank you again, it says. Now let me let this play. Hold on. Almost 1,400 of y'all. Y'all here for it. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Because no matter what they be trying to say about me and do it, act like me and all that shit online, y'all still come right here. I appreciate that. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it now. There's some shit. Okay? Let's get into this picture right here. This is a picture of Bumpy Rough at that toy drive for Rap-A-Lot Records. When they went and they was, put the Cash App up like they was doing something there. Silky, who's pictured in this picture, is wearing a fake. It doesn't even have her line designation information on it. Y'all get me correct with these terms and all that stuff. On the sleeve. She's wearing this jacket that she purchased on the black market. Huh? Woo! Let me take another sip of this ginger ale. Ooh. She's wearing this jacket at Rhonda's I like to call them Death Row Records affectionately. Rap-A-Lot Records. You know why? She wore this jacket to the event. You know why? Because she knew that wearing this jacket would get her inside, would get her noticed, would get people to treat her, with respect, because that's what comes with these colors and these jackets. Let's keep it all buck right now. She knew, she and Tay both knew this was all planned and plotted for the decade. You wearing a jacket of an organization that you allegedly, they did the diligence. Y'all saw the text that they sent her, not the text, but the comment under her pictures that the organization said take this one down too, because you're a fraud. Wore this jacket to get up in there so they can do photo ops and be accepted in this, that, and the third. This is grimy and slimy. This is grimy and slimy all the way across the goddamn board, okay? And the fact that she's associated with Tay, and Tay is, again, she's not, active in the chapter, and that was my first red flag. Like, ain't no way you hanging with somebody who, you in school, you in college, you in the 12th grade, about to graduate, you doing good in high school, but you hanging out with a dropout? Just an example. Ain't no way. I don't even go together. So, all right, let me play this some more. 1,400, y'all in here tonight. Appreciate that. No matter what they say and how they play, y'all coming back to the queen. I appreciate it. Listen, look at this picture right here. Now, this was the one that got me. Okay, I'm not even an AKA, huh? But I knew that this picture right here, something was wrong with it. And she got on all this. Now, come on, all y'all Divine Nine, come up to the podium. I said, why is she wearing all of this stuff laid up like this? She got on the jacket, the scarf, the hat, the gloves. the socks, if you can see the socks, she's paraphernalia down. I done talked to them and they told me this ain't even how you wear the clothes. There's a certain way you're supposed to even wear AKA paraphernalia. And it's not like this. It's like she threw everything she had on, you know what I'm saying, to take a photo op. They said you are a perpetrator of fraud. You're not associated with the organization in any way, shape, fashion, or form. And we demand that you take all the pictures down of you acting like you are a ski-wee, okay, and putting that pinky up, huh? The only reason your pinky should be up is if you drinking tea, because it shouldn't be up for the ski-wee, okay? Because you're not a member. This is serious. This is for real serious, y'all. I didn't want to believe it. I'm not going to lie to you. Like I said, I've been on this for a while. I didn't want to run it on the page because until they came back to me, until the information came back to me, it was like, oh, no. She's a big time fraud. She's not. Nobody knows who she is, where she is, blah, 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 blah. They dug and did a lot of research for weeks. Go ahead and run it because she ain't official. Baby, this is serious. AKA considers this a crime. Well, she done murdered the scene, baby, the way she be trying to represent and always got them colors on and this and that and the third. Let me play this a little bit more. So that's them on the boat, on the cruise ship or whatever, you know, when they did the cruise. For those of you just joining, Bumpy Ruff she's a disgrace to the Divine Nine. No, she's not. She's not even part of them. This her at the toy drive again. All the paraphernalia, all stacked on top of each other. All wrong. On the boat several times with the ski-wee with the pinky up, baby. In the colors, Tom. And shouting out. You know what else she did? On her page, on her main page, she has listed that she's part of the Divine Nine. Like, you know, it lists her name. She says she's a life coach. Did y'all know that? Bumpy Ruff says she's a life coach. I've been knew that. But that did come back in the report to me tonight too. Or earlier today. Yeah, she been perpetrating fraud, honey. And you guys make sure you hit the like, the heart, the smiley face, I know of a guy who did that with Kappa and he dropped Alpha Line. Okay. A whole fraud. Somebody down 911. Buffy Ruff been dumb and shut down. You can have one too much power. They teach us against that in Greek life. You can have one too much. I knew from that picture something was wrong. Why are you bundled up like that with every Greek? That's like a rapper putting on every chain he got. Girl, that's tacky. And I know now that it goes against the organization. You just out here ski-weeing it up and putting on that jacket, going to places and acting like you part of this prestigious organization to get doors open for you and opportunities. And she look who she's friends with Carmen and Tay. Y'all think Tay knew this? Let me know in the comments. Y'all let me know. Because now I done talked to the people who done revealed this to me. Do y'all think that Tay, let me know. Oh, what's the survey? Do y'all think that Tay knew? Listen, did Tay know that Bumpy Ruff? Like, did they have a conversation like, girl, I ain't really in it. I'm just perpetrating the fraud. And I just use it to open up doors for me and to act like I'm somebody and I'm something because they ain't never let me in all those years ago. But I'm on the black market and I'm buying up everything I can. That's AKA. And I'm a ski-wee to my heart's content. And Tay was like, well, girl, I ain't paying my dues either. Do y'all think, or do you think she just never told Tay? And Tay, became friends with her thinking this is an upstanding member of the organization that I also want to be a part of. Do y'all think Tay knew or didn't know? Let me know. Let me know. Yes, she knew. Of course she knew. Tay knew, but didn't care about SHIC. Nah, I don't think she knew. Shout out to DST. Hey, to Marvette, Ty Marvette. Yep, birds of a feather flock together, scheming and scamming. Yes, she knew. Nah, Edges knew. Hell yeah, somebody said. Hell yeah, she knows. Yes, she knew. Or maybe she tried to impress Tay. Maybe. But she even did it. Like, if you go on her page, these pictures date back a few years. And but you never see her with pictures at an AKA event, like with official legit AKAs. You know what I'm saying? You never see that. You just see her wearing her AKA paraphernalia by herself on her motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? In her backyard. Where's everybody else? Huh? With them deltas or AKAs. I know those two different chapters or whatever. Somebody said she knew. They had a plan. Of course, T knew. Wow, you think so? Tay is a scammer. She knew. Absolutely. Wow. They both played each other. She knew. I don't think she knew. She knew. Nah, she never told she could spot. Nah, she never told she could spot another fraud. She knew because frauds flock together. She knew. She probably put her up to it. No, she been doing this before she met Tay, so I ain't taking up for Tay, but Tay ain't had nothing to do with this. Neither has enough class to be an AKA. She knew, didn't wear it. She knew that crook. I don't think Taterhead knows. I think she would have preferred to take a fellow phony at their word because she doesn't want any spotlight on her for questioning someone else's authenticity. Wow. Yeah, she knew. They worked up that con for toy drive. That jacket got them in for sure. That bald-headed skeezer knew. What? Okay, Ethel. Both of them might be a fraud. No. Tay's in the database. Huh? She joined, but she's not active because she ain't paid them dues. She wasn't asking the right questions or something. I don't know what that means. She was brushing those thoughts and shut up, Ashley. She was brushing those thoughts and knew. Dumber than dumb. She had to know, and she's supposed to be authentic. You think she had to know? She knew. Game recognized game. Now that's the benediction right there. Game does recognize game, 100%. Damn Skippy, she knew. Wow, y'all really think she knew? Greeks have a way of testing a person. Now here we go. Come on, Larry Magnum, because somebody else told me this on the phone today. Greeks have a way of testing a person to determine if they are legitimate. One is the private handshake. Now, I heard this today. I didn't hear about the private handshake, but it's little things that you guys will say to each other that you test to see if the person is really, who they claim to be. Wow. Okay, so it's the private handshake for the Greeks. Okay. No, I don't think she knew because this would cause her a problem. May have jeopardized her membership. What membership? She's not active. It hasn't been active for quite some time. She don't care to pay her money. See, when you active, you can't be online showing your ass and doing different things, huh? And calling people out their name, showing their number, doxing people information. You can't do that when you're an active member of the AKA because if nobody else around you holds you accountable, your sorority will hold you accountable. So let me go ahead and not pay these dues so I can go ahead and do whatever I want to do. That's how a lot of people think. Somebody said happy Founders Day to all my Zeta sorors. Okay. Shame for Almighty God. If Tay hadn't been active since she became a member, she probably doesn't know what to look for. Okay. So yeah, I mean, when I heard this, I didn't want to believe it because Bumpy Ruff is an older woman. She's a woman of a particular age. She has kids, probably my age. She is good and grown, sitting up there wearing all of these clothes piled up like this. I mean, that was a red flag and a sign of some kind of imbalance to me. To be piling on the scarf and the hat and the necklace and the vest and the sweater and the gloves, 2 scarves you can see hanging down, the socks on the bottom. She AKA down to the socks, like Biggie was Gucci down to the socks. Biggie Gucci down to the socks ain't got nothing on her, okay? She AKA from the hat down to the socks, and they said that you can spot a fraud because that's how they do. They don't know the code of only of how to wear the clothes. I didn't want to believe it because that would be a sign of mental illness for anyone. I'm not saying her, for someone to want to be accepted so badly into an organization, huh? For whatever reason, she didn't get in, didn't finish it, or whatever. I can't even say didn't finish it. Just no Nobody knows her. There's no record of her, and they did their due diligence for weeks. So going this far to get accepted and or not get accepted, to pretend like you're part of an organization every time you go out, you do. Didn't Tay just get in Carmen's ass when Carmen a couple of months ago played and said ski? She tried to say it, and Tay turned around. You can't do that. You can't say that. Don't you ever say that. I'll beat your ass. Whatever she said. She's very mad and she was very offended, as she should be, because people who say ski and put the pinky up, there's a hard and fast rule against that. You cannot do that. You can't do that. I'm not even AKA, and I know that. So you on Carmen's ass about saying it, but Bumpy Ruff is singing it day and night and putting that pinky up and wearing them jackets everywhere she go. This is crazy to me, y'all. Miss Simmons said, I hate y'all. It's given you couldn't get in. Ooh. Wasn't she one of Carmen's employees? No. This was somebody who found Carmen online and liked her, liked what she saw. I don't know if she another Sharon Benz or not. I don't know. But she liked it. Okay? I know that's not a word. I'm playing with y'all right now. She liked it, what she saw. And she started helping her do her festivals and stuff like that. That's why y'all say, not me. I don't know. Huh? I don't know. Y'all have said that Bumpy Ruff is the one, not me, allegedly, Bumpy Ruff's the one who's been holding on to the stolen kitchen equipment that was stolen from Karina. That's what y'all said. It's on her property. I mean, it's not hard to find her property, right? It's not hard to find where anybody lives at all. If they're a landowner, it ain't hard to find. Y'all say the equipment is over there, and the truck and the trailer. That's what y'all say. She scammed the scammer. Wow. Correct. But if she hasn't been active since college, she probably doesn't remember the handshake. Right. Exactly. Somebody said, just being a Delta or AKA active or inactive, you must. Okay, I didn't know this. Thank you for letting me know this. You must represent these sororities with dignity and integrity. Not Tay. I didn't know that. Thank you for schooling me on that, because I did not know that. So maybe perhaps their next target will be drilling down into Tay. I don't know. I didn't ask him to do all that. Knowing that she was inactive was enough for me. But Tasherica, Bumpy Ruff over there with the perp paraphernalia on. That's crazy to me. It's a shame and a half. I haven't heard that in a while. Seems like the whole crew is batshit crazy and living a lie. Wow. What a wannabe. Miss Ethel said, every time you say Bumpy Ruff, I fall out. Oh my God. Now that's a damn shame. It doesn't matter if she's active or not. She can't get banned. Wait, it doesn't matter if she's active or not. She can still get banned. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. That is why Tay sneak and wear that scarf sometimes. And when she tries to hide the letters on it. Let me ask y'all this. So if someone is inactive like Tay is, she hasn't paid her dues, she's not going to the functions because she can't, because she hasn't been. Are they still allowed to wear the jackets and the colors and the scarves and the hats and all the paraphernalia? Is it permissible for them to still wear the clothing? I really would like to know that. Please know that there are many vendors online that sell any paraphernalia. Put Greek wear in the search and just see. No proof is requested to make a sale. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you meet someone in your sorority, you ask certain questions. That's all I meant. Okay, thank you for that. Same as Masons and Eastern Stars. Yes, very secret society. She knew there was an agenda. Wow. Yes, we test you, all right. Mm-hmm. Bumpy is missing crayons in the box. Well, when she came on that page, when she went, let me be grammatically correct. when she went on that page. Okay. She went on that page, on that live, and she said, she was trying to explain the toy drive. I was looking at her at that time. Should I bring up that one? I have it. I was looking at her. Yes, let me do that right quick before we move on to the other stuff that we need to talk about. She went on there and she was sitting there next to Tay. I was questioning her at that time. Like, Bumpy Rough, you're looking kind of rough. Bumpy Rough, I don't be even fucking with you, but you've been doing some stuff. Okay? You've been doing some stuff. Let me see. Here it is. You've been doing some stuff rough. Y'all see how I come on here? While I'm looking for this video to show you guys. I come on here. Oh, I know why it's not doing this. I come on here after y'all done told me I done been attacked so many times and people doing shit and acting crazy and crazy. And, all these people got something to say. Y'all see how I come on here and start crying and this and that and the third and talking about how, baby, I don't even be thinking about that shit when I'm not online at all. I don't take this offline with me. And when I'm online, only time I'm thinking about it is when I'm talking to y'all. Huh? That's how you handle up on a hoe. Let me see. Come on. Papa don't live here anymore. I'll play it after I play this other video. Maybe. You ain't trying to cooperate right now. Through my beat. Oh, I know why. Through my beady little eyes. There you go. Pop right on up. God skipped over the talent gene when he created me. I'm so grateful to God for all the blessings and lessons in my life. Truly. I truly, truly am. Where you at, Rough? You abandoned me. Papa don't live here. All right, I'll get to it. I'll get to it maybe another time. But I've shown you guys the video when she was sitting there. She can wear. Oh, y'all answered the question. All right, thanks for letting me know. She can wear the apparel since she pledged and actually crossed. Still giving her the stank eye though. Oh, you talking about Tay? Okay, thank you. Timothy, hey, said, I bet you Bumpy Silky Smooth Polyester still got her pink and green crayon in her head. She's an AKA. Nandy, how did you come up with that name, Bumpy Rough? Well, she calls herself Silky Smooth. That's Bumpy Rough. Is the opposite of Silky Smooth. That's how I came up with it. Bumpy Rough. Ain't nothing silky or smooth about your ass sitting up there allegedly perpetrating, okay, and wearing these colors and saying that you part of this prestigious organization. I'm gonna show y'all again for the ones who just came in. They told her to remove. This is an official order, okay? Baby, I don't be playing out here. I don't got time to entertain. Well, I will make time, but I'm not gonna be focused solely on the shit that's going on the internet. People say all kind of fanatical shit about me all the time. I don't care. This is news, okay? This is some damn news. Here we go. They told her, good morning. Hold on, let me see something. Good morning. Good morning, Silky. They're gonna call her by name since she wanna. Good morning, Silky. Please delete these pics. That's the one of her on the boat with Tay and them holding up ski and all over the boat with the shirts on and the colors on. Tay sitting there acting like she active and proud, and Bumpy sitting up there like she actually crossed. You have not crossed. You will cross over into the arms of an angel before you do cross over, to be an AKA. You're gonna be in the arms of an angel and cross over that way first. In the arms of an angel, take me far from here. In the arms of an angel. Girl, you'll be crossing over to the beyond before you cross at this AKA line. That's what they say. Please delete these pictures as well. Meaning we done told you to take all them shits. No, but let's go on to her page and see if she took them down. Please delete these pictures as well with the hand signal up. Don't even put that signal up because you're not official with us. You're not affiliated with us. Take it down. Take that. We truly appreciate you removing the misleading pictures. Huh? She deleted this comment real fast because when I took a screenshot of it because I was watching her page, she took a screenshot because I need to know what y'all telling me is true. I ain't gonna just be running with you. Went to look, and I'm glad I got my screenshot because she deleted something. Sure enough, she deleted this comment. Please, we truly appreciate you removing the picture, the misleading picture implying membership. Baby, if that ain't deep, I don't know what to tell you. I just read it again because it bears repeating and new people who have joined. This is taking me out, crossing over into the arms of an angel. Baby, she'll cross over into the arms of an angel before they let her cross. Let me look at her page right quick. Let me see something. Let's look and see. She's down. Bumpy rough. Now I wasn't messing with you. I ain't never messed. I mean, other than calling you Bumpy rough. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even let these people give me this information and just push it out there without vetting it and verifying and getting, what I needed to be comfortable, moving on with the story. Let's see. She got 2 pictures. Now she done changed. She done took the Patricia out her name because that's her name. And now she got, what's the name? I think it's Sharon or something like that. Let me see. Silky Small. Girl, why you do this to your page? Bumpy rough. Let's do this. Oh, ski. She ain't taking down, y'all. Let me share with y'all. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at. Oh, rough. Rough. Why you ain't taking down? Here we go. Now, Silky. Here we go. All right, here we go, y'all. Let me take my picture down so y'all can see it full. Let me take Latasha's comment down. Here we go. Okay. So if we go over and we look at her photos, here she go. Trying to wear them colors in 2023. There she is. That zipper don't look sturdy though. I don't know. This might be the aftermarket because why that zipper hanging on like that? Let me go back. Bumpy rough. Here go the picture. And the one they told her to take it on down. You see the comment ain't there. I got my screenshot before she deleted it. There's rough in the middle. There our little girl. There go our girl Scrap right there on the air. Ain't active, but got that finger up. Bumpy rough right there in the Bumpy rough next to Scrap. Sorry. And isn't this Jay Dobson? All that ain't that her? I think so. I recognize that stomach. I recognize the stomach. I ain't even. Oh my God. I ain't even trying to be funny. I'm dead ass. I do recognize that stomach. Jay Dobson. Island. I don't know who that lady is on the end. I ain't even gonna play with her like that because she ain't did nothing to me. Look at them pinkies up and with the AKA shirts on and everything, letting everybody on the boat. Because when you put on a shirt, it's like it's an air of, prestige, and an air of, sophistication and things like that goes along with these letters, with these shirts, with these colors, all throughout the Divine Nine, the D9. Well, honey, they on the boat perpetrating real hard. Oh, oh, there's a close up for you. Oh, they said this the one. They said take that down, baby, and they did. It's covering the birds of what? Hell. Rough. Even this shirt, look at it, y'all. Pink and green. Even her own personal shirt. You know what I'm saying? She done probably had it made. They say she came in the money. Somebody tell in the comments, because I don't really remember. Something about her husband passed. God rest his soul, because that ain't part of, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to laugh about. And left a big ass insurance policy. How she got the bicycle and she can make these Divine Nine aftermarket items. Put the orders in for them, because they cost a penny. Bumpy Rough. Now, come on now. Come on, Rough. You know good and damn well. Oh, here she is on a motorcycle with the colors on. Oh, that looked like breast cancer, though. Breast cancer colors. Oh, she got a beautiful family. I ain't gonna pick on her family, because I ain't like them. I ain't even gonna do that. But they did tell her to take that picture down. And she still, look at this. This is why I couldn't believe it, because I had already been on her page, and I had already saw all the stuff that she had on her page, and and I'm like, how can somebody be this big of a perpetrator and this bold to put all of this stuff up here about the AKA? I just didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it. Come on, Rough. But let me show y'all this other thing that I wanted to show y'all real quick. Look at this. Look at it. Girl! Now, this the one they should have got on her ass about. I'm going to send them this one. She Gucci down to the socks. Scarf, the jacket, the this. She got an outfit for every occasion in the colors and the letters. And got that pinky up, got the legs crossed. See, I'm not, but I know enough. I know a lot of people in sororities. I know people throughout the period, the fraternities, sororities. She got her legs crossed like they supposed to do in pictures and stuff like that. Got a perfect posture and poise. You're never gonna catch a real true AKA or anybody of the Divine Nine slouching in a picture, most especially. Okay, so she set up right and perked them tits up a little bit and put that pinky up in the air, and no doubt she was saying ski weed when the flash went off. Perpetrating the fraud, honey, is what they said. I'm just telling you what they said. Man, they did their due diligence and research. I mean, ooh. Let me show y'all something. Let me go back up here. Now, this is the part that got me. Oh, you done took it down, Bumpy Rough. Not you took it down. Bumpy Rough had up here, but I got a screenshot of it. Oh, I definitely have one. She had up here on her page until they start cracking down on her over the last couple of days or so. She had up here where she graduated from, and she claimed Bethune-Cookman College, and also that she graduated, that she went, that she was part of the AKA. She had it up here. And that's why, again, I'm like, ain't no way. She created this page on May 22nd of 2022. Bumpy Rough, I can't believe you. Come on now. She's a certified life coach. If y'all need a life coach, because good life coach is hard to find these days, honey. They out here in these streets acting like savages, like the savages. You know what I'm saying? Like the rest of us, savages. That's how they acted. You can't tell. I'm just playing, because I definitely don't consider myself savage. I'm just saying that tongue in cheek. But they out here playing in these streets acting real savage and ignorant. And they hard to find, for real. Hard to find a good one. But she is one. It is on her page. It's public information. A&F Motivational Coaching. They have 47 followers. They closed. It's an online coaching place. So you go online. Oh, wait a minute. Happy Founders Day. They put it up there. Did Bumpy Ruff say anything? Did you even like it? Nope. They put this Happy Founders Day up here, and this, that, and the third. AMS Vans. I don't know why they put that picture up there. It was not their Vans. Life coaching staff. We would like to welcome her. So these are people who, they have a website. I went on their website. Let me go up. Here it is right here. Here's the website. This is, Bumpy Ruff works here. That's what they say. What she said now. I don't know what she motivating, coaching, but okay, girl. Let's go over here to staff. Okay, Ken Foster's here. He's a social worker. Here's Bumpy Ruff, Patricia A. Benjamin Young. She claims she's a BSN. Now, I got to look that one up, too. She claims she's a BSN. She claims she's a nurse. And maybe that's why she intake clicked, if she is. She claims she's a BSN, okay? And an LSC. Patricia A. Benjamin is a graduate from Bethune-Cookman College University, where she earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in nursing. Well, I will have them chase that down. Her passion for nursing stems from many years as a caregiver when she was provided around-the-clock nurse. I can't believe none of this. Huh? I can't believe a word of this. You know why I can't believe a word of this? I'm going to tell you why I can't believe it. Because if you're going to perp like you an AKA, if she did, if that's what they say, you're going to perp like you're an AKA as hard as she's perping, I can't believe a damn word of some write-up about her. So, no, I don't believe it. Not even for a second. This is public information. This is on her website, that she has on her page. She wants y'all to go over there and look so that y'all can reach out to her to get some services if y'all need a life coach. Okay? Let me see. Let me stop sharing. Okay, so Bumpy Ruff, if you're in here and feel cocky enough to bring your ass out the bushes, please tread lightly. Your ass will be blocked if you come in here with the bull. We ain't bothering nobody over here. Lord, the life coach needs a life coach. Wow. What if she made that page as posted to infiltrate Taterhead? That's scary. Wow. She could have. Don't nobody want a lion ass life coach. She got all the merch, baby. She got tracksuits. Yeah, exactly. Brandy Pope said, well, a whole tracksuit. A whole tracksuit and a scarf. Oh my God. Yes, this is sociopathic. No doubt. I've been called them sociopaths. Wait, Nanny, not the stomach. I recognized it. I ain't even trying to be funny. I got a little bit of a belly myself, That comes from eating good over the years, period. Okay? Yeah, I can try to curse me and damn me to hell all you want to, but God has always covered me. Always. I ain't never been hungry or homeless, ever. Even if I had to stay in a Hilton, I ain't never been hungry or homeless. God always has his hands on me, period. Because it says the good and the bad will come together, okay? For the good, for the purpose of those called according to the purpose. So y'all can keep crying and dying and lying and doing whatever. But the life coach needs a psychiatrist. Nandy, I know someone that knows her personally, and she is definitely an AKA. She pledged at Bethune. Girl, bye. I don't know who sent you from the pits of hell. And if that's true, again, these are all allegations. I doubt it. She couldn't answer their questions. When they asked her, she stopped responding. And she doesn't have her line information on her jacket. And they went back. You think they didn't go to Bethune and go to Alpha Tau or whatever it is, and cross-reference with that chapter? They did. For weeks, they did all of this. So just because you know her and she said that she pledged, I mean, I'm just telling y'all what the investigators came back and said. People who are lifelong AKA members. Okay. Let's see. She done spent thousands. She got serious issues. Okay, let's move on. She has 2 pages. Yes, that's right. Exactly. The other one is Sandra Silky Smooth Benjamin. Yep, she does. Thank you for that. She has 2 pages. Okay, let's move on to something else. Somebody said, Miss Stanley said, Erlene, you've been lied to. Baby, if she's not an AKA, which, baby, I've been told indubitably, okay, on no uncertain terms, okay, that she's absolutely 1000% not. Okay, she's not. And this is not something somebody just told me through the grapevine. They had to go through all kinds of red tape and crosses and measure, you know what I'm saying, and checking boxes and all that kind of stuff. And the system, they have access to the entire system database, all records from the beginning of 1908 time that were added to the records once they started the system, and all other kind of stuff. So maybe she was a pledgee, but then kicked off the line. And wearing that paraphernalia like that, that's still a flag on the play. Erlene. Now, this is an AKA. Erlene, she's not in the database. And Rochelle is not the person who told me. This person is deep up in, I don't know how long Rochelle been pledged, or if you pledged. I don't know. But this was a team of Divine 9 individuals who were cracking down on this. All right? Okay. She's not in a database. It's been thoroughly checked. Thoroughly. Erlene, what's the source name so we can bring her on the panel? Ooh. What's the person's name, Erlene? I mean, if it's public information and they, you know what I'm saying, they're willing to vouch for, I can't even say vouch for. The research has been done. They got tired of me asking so many questions like, is this real? Is it true? Is she really a fraud? What about this? Well, think about that. What if she did it? They were like, Nandy, stop, please. Like, we had a team of people who are very thorough and very, very entrenched in this Greek lifestyle. And we know how to cross-reference and identify our own. Very much so. That's what we do. She's not. Yep. Because we fact check over here. 100%. Just because she pledged don't mean she crossed over. You can always pledge, but did she make it? Right. I'm not an AKA Delta Sigma Theta. Okay, thank you for that correction, child. You can always pledge, but did she make it? I am in D9 as well. My mother is an AKA 60 years. Oh, okay. Well, she's not. That's what they say. I believe them. Okay, let's move on. Oh yes, pledgers are just that. They are gone. They are one line. You got to cross over. If she was on line, then she was kicked off. Okay, let's move on. So you guys know that I yesterday did a thing. I don't go on people's platforms. People generally come to our platform. I've done lots of interviews. I've had guests on. And let me see. Sorry, I gotta close that out. Tell them Rochelle Delta over here. Lots of guests on. And we've done a lot on this platform, and the short time that we've been on, a year and a half or so. And lots of work we've done. I've done a ton of work, and you guys have been right here for it. You have not seen me go on someone else's platform. They come over here. And I did a thing. I went on to Darnell's. Y'all call them all kinds of names. Y'all call them Ghost Boy and blah, 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 blah. I've resolved to calling people their name by their names in 2024. I've been doing that, for the last couple of months or so, in case you guys haven't noticed. As I would like to be called by my name, right? So in order for people to treat you a certain way, whoever it may be, the man you laid up with, the woman you laid up with, you have to show people by example how you want to be treated, right? You show them. So you start by doing things, calling people by their name, right? It's disrespectful to call someone out their name. And I do it, and I'm trying to be disrespectful when I do it. But I have resolved to call people by their name for, at least for now. So I went on to Darnell's show last night. Y'all know he's part of Carmen's team, so-called A team of individuals. And he says he's not anymore, but whatever. Went onto his page, and it was a very impromptu thing. I didn't think about it. I didn't pontificate on it. I didn't mull it over, go back and forth. Should I, should not? Someone, a few someones, but one particular person reached out and said, "Hey, Ghost Boy's live right now." And, he's talking about, he's talking about a few people. So I went to his page and I saw the StreamYard link up. You guys know I use StreamYard. I was the first one to do it in this circle of people who be talking shit and everybody, right? So I'm familiar with StreamYard is my point. So when I opened it, I saw the StreamYard link right there. I listened for a while and I saw that it was hosted by someone who's always on their panel. Her name is Vera, but I call her Miss Vera. Yeah, I know I put a miss in front of people's names who are older enough to be my parent, or who's a bit older. Maybe not old as hell, but older. I'm gonna respect them. That's what you're supposed to do. So I saw it was hosted by Vera. Now I had heard Vera go off plenty of times. That's her thing. That's what she does. I have an auntie like her. I know who she is and how she is, right? I don't know her, but I know how she is. So I hit the StreamYard link, boop. And, Darnell was very surprised and very giddy and all that stuff that it was me. Coach Nandy's here. What is this about? Is it really her? So I went on, and we're going to go over some of what we talked about and, all those things. And of course, people who have no decorum about themselves, who are straight savages, who are rejects from our group, who just talk shit. Y'all know who you are. You're watching right now under a fake name just to get this tea. Of course, they're all online in their little pissy pussy groups or on pissy pussy pages, talking about the interview and how it wasn't this and not interview, because I went for a conversation. It wasn't an interview. We had a casual conversation. But people wouldn't, these idiots, the ones with their mouths running, they wouldn't know the difference. Oh, she went, oh, they did this and that to her. Sweetheart, y'all have no idea how decent conversation should be held, because you wanted me to go over there and talk shit about Carmen, or you wanted them to talk shit to me about me in my face. That's not how people who have some decency about themselves conduct and hold conversations. So I went to have a conversation and not an interview with him. Right? I expected to be there for about 5 minutes, but we went on for about an hour. Okay. Go that entire crew. Let me just say before I play this, a part of this, of the conversation that I was in, that I had with him last night. I didn't need to or want to go over there to form an alliance. Why would I do that? That doesn't even make sense. If I was trying to form an alliance, I wouldn't go on his live, right? I would send him a message. Anybody that I'm trying to form an alliance with, I would send a well-written, well thought out message to someone, initiating conversation that way, right? Not going on for a casual conversation to make friends or join an alliance or jump ship. Yeah, but this is what people do. The internet is a lot of these people's entire world. Y'all don't see me on here for days at a time. And it's not my entire world. Once I click out, boom, I'm going. I'm transformed back into the real world. I don't even think about all the shit that's being said about me online. I don't care. I don't. That's why you don't see me in those groups talking to people. Yeah, I even tell y'all, leave them leave them right where they are in their ignorance. Anyway, I digress. So, the conversation that I had with Darnell was supposed to be 5 minutes, but it went on. Oh, I was saying about how I don't need alliances and stuff like that. I run this page myself. I do very well on this page, right? We've been on here for an hour and a half, and we got 1,242 people still on here after an hour and a half, and I appreciate every one of you, even you broke bitter bitches in the bushes. Thank you for helping me run this back up tonight. Okay. So I don't need, what do I need? What do I need it for? Almost 1,300 people on here, almost midnight, an hour and a half into the show. No, I don't need the clout chase. I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to make an alliance with anyone. I run this show by myself. Not one person ever helped me produce this show, ever, in any way, shape, fashion, or form. I mean, other than the teammates, you know, they might send me a little clip here and I might use that, but telling me what to say, how to say it, when to say it, anything like that. Never, ever. I don't need alliances. I don't need somebody to have my back because God got my back, period. Back, front, and sides. So no matter what y'all say about me, you looking stupid as hell, huh? It says more about you than it ever would say about me because I'm not even replying to it. Not on a, you said this and let me address that. No. No, I don't even care. So if that's what you need for shock value, you know what I'm saying, for your stupid followers, huh, that feed into it. Not all of them are stupid, but the ones who be feeding into it and pumping you up, pumping them up like, oh yeah, what about this? Oh, she crossed. Oh, she did this. Oh, she's an op. Oh, she's this. I don't need. So listen. So let's listen to some of it and then we'll talk about it. Elaine Carter, stop putting out false information about the AKA stuff. Right. Yes, you handled yourself well with those idiots, but they're, oh, she went over there and they made a fool. Nobody can make a fool out of me, sweetheart, because I'm not a fool. You have to be a fool in order for somebody to bring out the fool in you. Huh? Y'all are the ones who saying this crazy fanatical shit that's all out there. Baby, my ability to relate to people is what got a lot of the idiots confused. All right. Miss Vera was cursing. Y'all hear it? Cursing, screaming, shouting, going off the deep end. But that's what Miss Vera does. And I have an auntie like her. And I know how to handle people like her professionally and on a personal level. Huh? I know how to handle Miss Vera. That doesn't intimidate me. It doesn't scare me. It doesn't offend me. Huh? That's how she talks. And sometimes people want to get stuff off their chest. That was my first time stepping into that domain. So of course she had already had some feelings about me and about the things that I've said and done, all of them. So I expect to come under fire, to be under fire. I expect that, right? To some degree, because we're gonna have to reel it back in after a while. But I expect to be under fire, and I expect people to be in their feelings and have unguarded emotional outbursts, right? Because this is unprecedented. Coach Nandy is on the show and she's not a friend to the page, right? So you deal with the situation that you're in, understanding the people who and the players who are in that situation, and you deal with them accordingly. Conversations, communication is not one size fits all. Part of communicating is listening, not just speaking. So I let Miss Vera rant and say what she wanted to say and cuss me out and do all these things. I'm not going to disrespect her. The conversations could have went left so many times on that show if I didn't hold my peace. I held my peace, and by the end, she's calling me Niecy Poo. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't have to disrespect somebody because they're coming at me crazy or disrespectfully or cussing me out. You have to understand the nature of people and not getting your feelings when someone is saying something about you or speaking to you in a certain way. You have to hold your peace, and you can control that situation by controlling yourself. You can't control what that other person says, how they say it, if they cuss you out, they blah, 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 blah. You can control that situation by controlling yourself and how you react and respond to it. That's it. That's what I did in that setting. So whoever don't like it, that's because y'all some fucking savages. Okay. And y'all wanted me to go on and be savage, but that's not my nature. And that doesn't serve me. And nah, that's not what I was there to do. So let's take a listen to but you and Niecy Poo by the end of the conversation. Nandy, you handled your business in a professional manner. I wasn't there to be getting in the shower match. That's what people wanted. Same way when I interviewed Tay's mom, auntie. They wanted me. People were mad. Like, oh my God. They wanted me to kick Tay's throat in. You know what I'm saying? They wanted me to force Auntie to say X, Y, and Z and reveal certain things. I asked her certain questions and she wasn't comfortable answering them. And people was mad because she wasn't. It's a certain way that you anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. It was a good conversation, but Vera was doing the most, and I'm afraid almost 60, and I'm almost 60, so it's Vera for me. Vera was doing what she did, and that's okay. I was okay with it. Yes, you handled yourself with those idiots. She made a damn fool out of herself all mouth. Listen, not everybody communicates the same way. I understand Miss Vera. Huh? I understand her. I have an auntie just like her, and I've been around people like her my entire life. So it didn't serve me to sit up there and dish back what she was giving to me. And that is what people don't understand. And that is why people think that I crossed over or that they handled me a certain kind of way. They didn't handle me any way that I didn't allow them to. Huh? That's his platform. It's Darnell's platform. And I went there with respect. And if Miss Vera was being disrespectful, it doesn't serve the conversation well or me well or the situation well for me to be disrespectful back to her. Only mature minded people would understand that. You sure did allow them to express themselves and brought them back to what you intended to speak about. You did well. Killing them with kindness. Tell them, Nandy, they don't know you. Don't block me, but come on with the clip. I gotta go to bed. I ain't gonna block you for that, but take care of your ass to bed. Huh? I'm gonna tell you that though. Let me see. Plus, she was drunk. You held yourself down, and when you finally checked her in a nice tone, like you said, look, Miss Vera, I'm not a bit scared of you. It's a way to talk to people, period. Huh? Yeah, I'll cuss people out on this page. I'm like, oh, you because yeah, hoes. Broke bit of bitches in the bushes who jump out. You got to cuss them out. You got to tell them no. Ain't that what Cat Williams said about P. Diddy? He didn't want to party, but you got to tell them. You got to cuss people out from time to time because you got to get on the level that they understand and put their ass back in the bushes. But I ain't never cussed out just a teammate and went on a rant cussing out all my followers across the board. That's psychotic behavior. I would never do that over here. We don't do that over here. Besides, you can't go on someone else's platform acting irrational. It doesn't solve anything. Correct. Let me see. I don't understand. Because unless you, the actual person Nandy After Dark is speaking about on her platform, then why are people that are invested in strangers and act like they're being attacked every day? It's giving weird. Right. Exactly. You don't have to match people's energy all the time. I was hoping you would go in like you do here. Nah. You have to know your audience in any situation in life, and you have to understand the confines and the boundaries of what you're working with in any situation. And yeah, you have to adjust your communication. Communication is not one size fits all. All right, let's take a listen to some of it. And we can talk and chat and make sure you type in the comments what you think about different parts that you hear and see. I wasn't looking at the comments like I told you guys earlier at the time that I did the live with him because I wanted to give my undivided attention. I want to be intentional about my responses and thoughtful and all that stuff. So I didn't want to be distracted and etc. It's called self-control. Correct. But I did go back and see the comments, and I did see Carmen's life coach in the comments showing her entire ass, using capital letters, using the F word. I mean, where's your professionalism? And then asking me what makes me a coach, baby. I'm more than qualified academically to be any kind of coach. Okay. The only reason I don't want to be a coach. I mean, it's a play on words. I'm a coach to the people who I follow. If I wanted to be a coach, I could sit down and take a 30-minute online course like you did, okay, online, and and do that. But I want to be. Maybe I coach the people who follow this page, give them some nuggets every now and again about God and your relationship with God and life and business, etc. Baby, I'm probably overqualified to be a coach, but it bothered her so bad that coach is in front of my name, Coach Nandy. Um, and Darnell did ask me the question, and of course it came from her. And I did answer the question. I answered the question. I could have not answered the question, but I did answer the question very kindly, politely, and professionally. But she was going on in the comments so bad that they had to, like, they start getting her ass in the comments, like, let Nandy talk. Like, why are you acting like this? Like, I literally, again, I went back and looked at the comments. I literally saw where people was like, okay, y'all, chill on Lena, chill on her because she is Carmen's friend, and she, she's over here. She's Darnell's friend too. So y'all be easy on her, because they start going in on her. Like, what, like, you so unprofessional, they were telling her in the comments and stuff like that. So, but I didn't see any of that at the time because I didn't want to be distracted from that. But she's entitled to feel how she feel. But that ain't what she said about me, but that's what I'm saying about her, because that 304 ain't no life coach. She's a fraud like them. Oh, yes, Nandy, you are very well spoken. Thank you for that, Miss Megan. Tara, hello, said Erling Carter, ask your friend what year did Bumpy cross, and the name of the chapter. We'll wait. Uh-oh. Erling Carter, are you here? Come to the podium. You coach her clients. That's true. I coach Carmen and Tay. They get a lot of advice from this page. Give them many life skills and advice that they utilize. That's true. But, whatever. She can say what she want to say. That's all good. Pepper Pick, but baby, I don't need Darnell, certainly not your ass, to be in an alliance with. Baby, have you met me? I don't need any of you MFers over there, okay? I host this page down solo dolo very well. I don't need to make an alliance. But I did want to have a conversation with someone on a someone who was like-minded on a subject. I thought that they were mostly shady, but you handled yourself well. Thank you so much. She was so extra talking about what coach. She's too old to be that slow. We're called the teammates, like a team with a coach. Jeez. Thank you. I mean, how don't you know this? Huh? How is this? This is common basic knowledge for somebody with half a brain cell. You even explained that you were teammates and you are the coach, that we are teammates. Right. I mean, I had to break it down. I think Darnell got it though. Why does Carmen have chef in front of her name? Oh, you are a real one. Thank you. I appreciate that. Brandy Pope said, I watched you hold your tongue over there to be respectful. Correct. But you went over there and stood on business though. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But all the people who have been rejected from this page, blocked from my page, told lies, so they got blocked or whatever it is. These are the ones in the comments in these hate groups and on these other pages, rejects, who just be talking shit. Oh, they handled her. They made her look stupid. Baby, I could never look fucking stupid, not as it pertains to online and another content creator. Never. Ever. But this is coming from hate-filled people. Ms. Carter said, I refuse to ask anybody nothing. I know what I said, and that's it. But when you come on the platform, Ms. Carter, making statements trying to refute, okay, you're refuting information that I put out that has been scrubbed and scoured, okay? Information about someone who supposedly belonged to an organization, and I put it out there and you're trying to refute it. Of course somebody's going to pipe up and say and ask you questions about the information that you claim goes against what I'm saying. So don't put information out there and act like, Queen, did you block me from the private group? You probably was blocked. I don't know. Maybe. But you ain't blocked from this page. So I don't know why people be mad when they get blocked from the private group. You still on this page. You still can see the show. I refuse to ask anybody nothing. So there's that. So don't be making statements like that, trying to contradict something that has been researched for weeks, and you don't want to substantiate it or answer questions when somebody come, you know what I'm saying, want more information from you, Miss Carter? Huh? The nerve of a fake ass life coach to question why someone calls himself a coach. Child. I didn't see it, but the one who remains calm in any situation controls the narrative. Thank you. I learned how to do that on my job and in life. Okay, let's look at it. Let's look at some of it. Okay, let's look and let's listen to some of it. All right, here we go. You abandoned me. Papa don't live here anymore. Song is so catchy. To my beady little eyes. Hey, baby, y'all can talk, laugh, whatever. I'm still over here standing on solid ground. Unbothered. It's funny, actually. Let's see. And I'm getting paid, huh? Right, baby. All right, here we go. Put you back up. Y'all, put your thoughts and feelings in the comments. Is Miss Vera someone who just supports his page? Yes. Miss Jones said, Earlene Carter, you are loud and wrong, girl. Bye. I mean, okay. All right, here we go, y'all. Yeah. Okay.
That is classified lying on somebody to get them thrown in jail. That's too far. All right.
A little bit.
Oh, whatever. I don't block off conversations, because how is there to be any form of change if you block off the conversation entirely? So in my hopes, Nandy heard something that I said, whether she can tell you that she did on this live or not. In my hopes, I said something that Nandy can hear. I've in my lives and whatever, I hope I've said something that somebody can hear.
Darnell, this ain't about you, and any change that I make is because of my own introspection. Has nothing to do with you.
I don't know,
but that was cute.
Okay, so yeah, so then we agree. These are all speculations, and
can do that.
Houston, sorry, that's not the case with Ethel. Unfold in front of us with all of the lies, just blatant lies and psychosis and mental illness that is unchecked, that's coming from everything's a lie, as y'all call it. Is that what y'all call over here? Everything's a lie.
Everything is definitely a lie.
I mean, it's what you call too far, right? It's unchecked mental illness, and it has gotten so far out of hand that she would lie. And someone close to me called the school, and the school said that never happened, and they were very angry about it.
She's always lying. She's been lying for the longest, for years.
Yeah, but not like this. Not like this. Not to the degree that she's lying now. I mean, the mental illness has gotten so far out of control that she has no boundaries at this point. The run into Chicago to take a lawsuit out on someone for the same stuff that she's doing every single day, multiple times a day.
Wait, you said run into Chicago?
I'm sorry, not Chicago. That's where she's from.
Houston.
Running to Houston. Sorry, running to Houston. Yeah, no, I mean, and taking out lawsuits on people and trying to get people bond revoked and all the things that she runs around town doing. A big ass hypocrite. At least with me, I stand in mine. If I say something, I'm gonna say I said it, and and I can talk about it. I can have a mature adult conversation about it. But that's not the case with Houston. Sorry, that's not the case with Ethel. She has some serious mental issues, and it is becoming to the point where somebody needs to call the law and have a 5150 hold put on her. Because to me, I feel like she's a danger to herself and everyone else around her. And the lies are so epic. And, now she's doing skits. She did a skit about Carmen and Tay the other day. because that's her new thing. The Island Girls are doing skits, so of course she bumped that idea off of them, and it's just making her look.
Nixon. Baby, I was able to take it up a couple octaves because this is the pink drink. It's the pink drink.
Okay, I'm gonna get my son for my birthday.
You gonna get your son for your birthday. Hold on, let me take this down. Let me take this down. Yeah, somebody's coming up. I don't know. Somebody's coming up.
Don't come up in here with no drama. We ain't got time for that.
Come on, this motherfucker with some bullshit, bitch. I got something for you.
Vera, let's see who it is first. Let's see who it is.
Well, Vera, let's wait. Let's wait a second.
Come on, this motherfucker with some bullshit. I got something for you.
And she didn't refresh her drink.
You're gonna scare him away.
Talking about Tay or motherfucking Lena or motherfucking Penny or motherfucking Lisa
Vera.
or goddamn Amanda G. Come on, this bitch.
Let's give the person a chance to see what they have to say.
I'll give you a chance for a motherfucking minute.
Vera, let's give him a chance. Let him come on first.
I'll give him a minute.
Hello, love. You're on the line.
Vera, calm down, killer.
I'm gonna give him. Who the fuck is this?
That's me.
Calm down, killer. No, this is Coach Nandy. That's who this is. This is Coach Nandy.
Sure. What the ducka shut up.
Girl, I'm about to cut your ass out. Don't come on this motherfucker, that girl.
Calm down, killer. Calm down. Calm down.
Vera, calm down. We got guests.
Right. First of all, when I go to somebody's house, I was raised right. I say hello to everybody. Okay.
I do too. But I go to I go to fuck off. I don't give two fucks.
Well, we're going to say hello, Coach Nandy, and welcome to the Nosy Neighbors.
Hello, Nandy. Welcome to the Nosy Neighbors.
Listen, you guys, this is unprecedented. All right. I don't go on people's shows. Y'all already know this. I felt it was high time for me to get on over here to the neighborhood and see what the hell is going on. Okay.
Well, what do we owe? What do we owe the pleasure? I got some questions, but what do we owe the pleasure of your pretense?
It's a lot going on the internet, and you guys know I run my platform a certain kind of way. I'm always reinventing the way that I do things, the way that I deliver things, etc. Not just online, also offline. That's who I am. You watch the show, you know this. I wanted to come on and chit chat with you guys for a little bit about some of the things that's going on. I don't have anything to say about Carmen and Tay. One is live. Okay, that's not why I'm here. So if y'all are sitting clutching your pearls, waiting on that in the comments or the holes in the bushes, you can keep clutching them pearls. Okay. But I definitely wanted to come on and chit chat with you guys about some of the things that's happening online that is getting so, I mean, it's past outrageous. It's pathetic and it's pitiful and it needs professional help at
I
this
want to
point.
beat that big head bitch ass.
That
I'm like,
head is big. That head is big.
Vera already ready. So go ahead. What's going on? What's outrageous?
Everything's outrageous. Now y'all know, I if you've been watching, I'm taking a bit of a different approach to my page, just because
Mhm.
that's what you should be in life. You should be introspective, and you should be doing things that makes you happy, and that makes you feel good when you're done with doing whatever it is, right?
Well, you know
Um,
what? So I was gonna hold that, but since you brought it up, and then I'll let you have the floor.
yeah, sure.
I have seen that. I haven't quite, I'm just observing or whatever, and that's been my whole thing. You can talk about something without having to dog somebody out, without
For
having
sure.
to dig a ditch for them and bury them 16 times over. And to be
Mhm.
honest, Nandy, you were doing that for a period of time.
Sure, definitely.
And that was my only thing. Talk
Sure.
about what you want to talk about. But do you have to act like Chef is like the devil? Like they're not people out here like, first of all, that she hasn't changed, because she has changed.
or
She's not
she can't be
perfect.
forgiven.
Or she can't be forgiven, right? Like we all can, like we all have done things or whatever. And that's been my only thing with you and everybody else. It's like, and I have acknowledged, well, I have recognized, maybe I haven't acknowledged, but I have recognized you are
Mhm.
shifting that. So my thing has always been, we're all flawed people. You may not have done what I may not have done what you've done, but I've done something. I might not have done what Vera has done, but I've done something, and Vera has done something. So
Yes, I have.
to take the position that, oh, look at you, look at you, look at you, look at you. Um, Nadia's gone. I'm gonna put the thing back if she wants to come back.
I fell
To
off.
take the position of look at you, look at you, look at you, look at you, um, and not have grace or not have a sense of
Sympathy.
sympathy, or or acknowledgement, or to approach it a certain way, like she is shifting, or I see her shifting to do now. That's been my only thing. You can still talk about if you think the pancakes are burnt, or if you think this or that, but when you go and say like, oh, she doesn't deserve to be on this earth, which is what one of them said, Ethel said, or you put it out there as if you're perfect, and this person is like doesn't deserve to be on earth. Okay, Nandy is back.
Yeah, sorry
Okay,
about that.
yeah, no problem. That
It's
this
different.
person.
It's different being on this side of StreamYard than it is.
No, let me say this.
And hold on, that you doesn't deserve to be on the earth or whatever. That's been my only thing. You can still you can talk about whatever you talk about. I talk about
Right.
stuff or whatever.
Mhm.
It's just that you don't have to. I don't feel like you should. Um, you kind of beat a person not even 6 feet under. Six
Mhm.
feet on top of 6 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 feet, beating them under to that degree.
Mhm.
So Vera is, I don't know if Vera's quick, because I do want Nandy to respond. Go ahead, Vera.
I want to ask you this because it was so disrespectful, everything that was said about her, even her, you want to put up her ashy ankles, uh,
Mhm.
her hairline, her this and
Mhm.
this that. And what did that have to do with anything that you felt like she supposed to be scamming people?
So let me
She's
let me.
scamming the homeless. She's scamming these people. She's scamming that. But none of y'all had any proof that she did these things. This is what
So
y'all assume.
And
Because when you let me say this, because when
okay,
you come to them goddamn people, what the motherfucker, what was that couple?
couple.
that family, the Gibsons.
Okay.
The Gibsons. I'm gonna say this because y'all made a big ass deal about the Gibsons. When she got those donations for the Gibsons, she helped the Gibsons because the Gibsons in Georgia broke, homeless, with nothing.
Didn't
And
have
they
a
was
pot to
able
piss
to go to
in
a whole
or a
different
window to throw
state.
it at.
Listen,
They
you guys.
paid. She helped
Hold
them.
on. Vera's almost finished, and then everybody's going to be
Finish.
quiet and let you have the
She let
floor.
them people. She helped the Gibsons leave Georgia homeless and broke.
Mhm.
Go to a whole different state. I don't know how much money was donated for them, and you don't, and don't nobody else. Y'all just assuming
And later
that
on
this amount.
And later on you acknowledge a bitter ex who is a is a
Exactly.
stalker.
But at the end
But
of
go
the
ahead,
day,
Vera,
don't
Vera,
nobody
let's
know how
cut it
much
short so she can respond
was.
too.
Yeah, don't nobody know how much was donated to the Gibsons, but at the end of the day, the Gibsons was in Georgia, homeless and broke with kids. And they was able to leave a whole different state to go to another state that she helped provide. They got a place to stay, a car that somebody drove down to them, somewhere to live, and they were not on a goddamn street in a whole different state. Ain't nobody looking at that. We don't know how much was donated to the cause, but that all that shit costs money. The plane tickets for her, him, and all their fucking kids to get there. The place they had to live had cost some money. That free van they got, that Chef had to pay for them to drive that van to the city they was at to give that to them for free and then pay for them to fly back home. That cost some money too. Ain't
Okay, Vera, now let's give her a
everybody want to
chance
say
to
that
respond.
the Gibson got short of some money and you don't know. And then when they got there, it still was taken care of. But that's what everybody want to keep saying.
So Vera,
I'm so sick of that bullshit.
So Vera,
everybody keep.
I'm gonna go ahead and give Nandy a chance to respond. I'm gonna give her a chance to respond. And one of the biggest accusations Lena wants to point out, and Chef was accused of ending someone's life.
You a fucking lie. Let me pause.
She didn't even know.
Let me pause again. See, when you can't understand, once again, I have to say, when you don't have basic comprehension skills and you don't know how to process things, how are you helping someone else process things in life? I never said that lady killed anyone, that she murdered anyone. I said that she got a hotel room because she collected a bunch of cash apps for this lady, so she didn't do it out of goodness, out of her own pocket. She got a bunch of cash apps. She put this lady and some strange men in a room with this lady, and they bludgeoned her, raped her, beat her within an inch of her life. I found out through the detectives that the hotel got a phone call. They called Carmen and told her there was a lot of noise going, coming from that room that she was had registered in her name, and what's going on in that room. Carmen went back over there. The men were gone. The lady was bludgeoned and beat very badly. Very badly. Carmen cleaned up all the blood in the room. How are y'all skipping over this shit? See, they want to try to say something fanatical about me, like she accused her of murder, so that y'all can ignore all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? First of all, that's not true because that never happened. But so that y'all can ignore the details of the story. Carmen and Rico cleaned up the blood in that room and took the lady back to the woods where they found her and dumped her there. And the lady died later. That's the motherfucking story. I never said they killed this lady. And I've told this story many, many, many times. Y'all on the internet was rolling with that picture saying that was the lady. I'm the one who cleared it up and got the actual lady's son on to say, yeah, that's not my mom. That's not her. Now, what happened to his mom, but that lady in the picture with that hair was not her. Now, I was very clear about that. That cleared Carmen from that lady. And I don't know if that went over people's heads. Clearly, it went over hers because I was very adamant that that's not the lady. The internet was a buzz. Like, oh, this is her, this is her. And I said, no, it's not her. This is not the lady that Carmen took and dumped off in the woods and left her bludgeoned. and needing help. She did not call 911. She left her there. So stop fucking lying, talking about I said she got killed, she murdered somebody. That's very irresponsible and reckless to say when you're trying to quote someone and you're supposed to be a life coach. Very, very. Okay, hang on.
So a couple of things. One, Miss Vera, I have an auntie like you. One of my aunties is just like you. She's very rambunctious and she's very passionate when she talks. So yeah, I feel right at home. So let me say this. First of all, I didn't come on this panel or a pop up here to talk about what I said, what she said, how they lied on me, what I said. I mean, we can go back and forth on that kind of stuff for days. I didn't come on here for that. All right. And once again, what I did, how I run my page is I consider myself a progressive, right? I don't like to stand in any one spot or situation in life, period. I'm always progressing from stage to stage in life and whatever it may be. And my show is no different than that. And I don't have to tell you that. If you watch the show, whomever, my mama, then you see that. You see the progression, you see the change, you see the evolution, you see these things. I don't have to tell you, it's evident. But we can go back and forth and all day and ring around the posy about what was said and what they said and what they did and how they got me thrown in jail for long. We can go back and forth, but I'm not here for that. What I'm here to talk about is that psychotic broad that's online. That is hold on, let me just give me the
and we don't have to spend an enormous amount of time, but you can't say like you're here, right? You're here out of nowhere. So of course the people are going to have questions or whatever. Mm-hmm. So while I appreciate your growth and I see some changes.
Wait, hold on. Let me pause this because this is the second person who said they can't hear. First it was Timothy, and then it was Sharon Moore who said she cannot hear. Can you guys hear this? I mean, it's on pause right now, but are you having troubles hearing this? Because y'all know I don't even tolerate play like that over here. And even if you're not playing, because Timothy wouldn't play like that, but you need to check your equipment before you start causing confusion in these comments about you can't hear. Whoever you are, I don't care who you are. Okay, so you can hear? Okay, because that's the second time I saw it, and I'm like, yeah. Check your equipment, because usually that's what it is. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry about that. Let me start it again. Thank you for letting me know.
It's just that the people want to know. There's like one question that people want to know. Like, and it's that before you made your change, and I don't know, maybe you can, I don't know if you want to feel comfortable saying what made you make your change or whatever. Before you transition to, you know, saying the things you still want to say, but being a little lighter at saying them. I guess the people want to know, to sum up all of the conversation, maybe with one question that the people would like to ask before you talk about what we want you to talk about as well, is why was it so harsh? Why was it so egregious even before? Because let's not pretend like people.
So let me answer the question before you go into other things. And
no. And
give me the
same thing. This is 30 seconds.
Answer your question.
This is 30 seconds. And it's still on the same thing. So let's not pretend like, you know, it would be good to say like, oh, people should just take it. But if people are human, so if they're taking it, then there is some type of release that they have to have towards the opposite party. So whatever you felt what that was, and if you felt like it was unjust or however you felt, you know, it's after a long time of taking it. So I guess the question, to wrap it all up, you know, so it's just, why was it so egregious, or why did it have to be so egregious until you decided to make a transition or a change?
Okay. So let me say this. Everyone on this planet, every one of us, we all have different approaches, different deliveries, different styles. Um, and what's egregious to you may not be egregious to me. Egregious is a relative term. So, but what I can agree with, and what I think we all could probably agree with, is that um, when someone is doing something, whomever, me, my mom, whomever, me, let's say me in this instance, when someone is doing something, anything, it could be anything. If it is, um, if it is harsh enough, then if it's truly harsh, then everyone will see it, right? It's not just, is that harsh to me? Was she harsh to you? So I feel like my my delivery a year ago was more direct and more harsh than it is now, and that's just my style. I think that all of us have to guard our the way that we do things, the way that we see things, the way that we speak about things, whomever it may be. It could be your arch enemy, whomever it is. We all have the responsibility of guarding ourselves and, coming across the way that we intend to come across. Did I intend to come across harsh a year ago and get in their ass? Yes, I did. Does that currently serve me in my spirit? No. Am I still going to talk about them? They're celebrities. Yes. But do I need to drag them by their face every day, 10 times a day? No. Which I never did every day, multiple times a day. But, if you're a halfway decent person, things that you do that don't sit well with your spirit, whatever it may be, and whomever it may be, it's incumbent upon you. It's up to you to make that change. Not peer pressure from people to keep going because they want you. People really think that Carmen and Tay gave me some money to buy me off to go lighter on them. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
As well as people think that Carmen pays me to like be friendly with or be her friend or to give a point of view that I see from her, or to, as her friend or as someone who is closer to her, and if I have something to tell her personally, as I would with anybody if I was friends with. I'm not going to be friends with you and come on the internet and talk about you. I'm going to tell you what I want to talk about you. So I would say I appreciate your growth in that. I hope it gets even better. And I guess I just have one last question. Do you acknowledge or recognize a change within Carmen from when you first started talking about her?
Now let me pause. Now this is the point where the rubber meets the road. Okay? Because meanwhile, Lena's going ballistic all in the comments, acting like somebody with no home training and no definitely not someone who is responsible for helping people keep themselves on a straight and narrow, process things in life, etc. She's in the comments going ballistic, all caps, using the F words. I mean, just low class. And got the nerve to ask why somebody calls themselves a coach, who was obviously very competent and capable enough to be one if I wanted to be, but got the nerve to question that. But this is the point where they're trying to get me to say that Carmen has made some major progress from last year, or progress from last year to this year. And when I don't agree with that, you'll hear it. That's when I went back, I looked at the comments. Lena gets all ballistic. You trying to say she made a change from last year to this year? Fuck you. Baby, whatever clients you thought you might have could have got, you probably could have got a lot of clients if you handled yourself like an actual professional, like an actual educated person, like a person who's actually competent and has some sense about themselves. If you conducted yourself that way last night, like a person who's open and receptive to having conversations with anyone on this planet, because if someone is coming to the table to have a conversation, I don't care who it is. It could be the devil himself. Okay. You have those conversations with those people to see how you can get through whatever issues you may have, or at least get an understanding of, get an understanding. And all by get understanding. She wasn't trying to get understanding. She was too busy trying to be big bad in the comments and using profanity and going ballistic and using in capital letters and acting very unprofessional. And you didn't do anything but fuck your brand up even more. Even Darnell was like, anybody come on my show, I'm glad Nandy's here. I want to talk to her. This is my show, and I do what I want on my show, not what you want me to do. Yeah. Okay. So this is the part where they're trying to get me to agree that Carmen has made this big transformation. And see, what Lena's trying to do is she's trying to get me. She's trying to connect any so-called progress that Carmen has made that they want me to acknowledge. As a result, she's trying to connect that to her services, her work. I've been working with her. I'm her life coach. You mean to tell me you ain't seen no change? You a motherfucking lie. Fuck you. What she said. Okay. And I mean, it was absolutely positively disgusting behavior from her. And everything that y'all had already been saying, I don't even talk about that broad. Not really. It's a lot of shit that I know about her too. I told y'all about the court case and the ICE and the this and the that. I still haven't even told y'all that. It's okay. Let me see. The life coach is emotionally intoxicated, just sad. Okay, let's listen. Let's listen, because they're trying to get me to say Carmen made these changes, despite the fact that she done called people tar babies. She just did this 2 weeks ago. She's talking about Miss Marion and her daughter. Tar face babies. Huh? And you want me to say she made these changes and she's a different person? Publishing Miss Marion's number out there? Calling Miss Marion and her daughter animal names? Like, what was she calling them? Whatever. It doesn't bear repeating. It does not. But calling them names and animals and out their names and, and doing all the stuff that they did, and Tay going over there to Miss Marion's house. I don't know what happened in Miss Marion's house. If what Tay said is true or what Miss Marion said is true, but we know why she was over there, to get out of a ticket for $500. Well, did they want to talk about that? So you want to force me to say that they changed, and no, to me, she not responding as much. Let's take a listen and then we'll talk about it a little bit more.
I feel that Carmen, and again, I didn't even come on here to talk about Carmen. I came on here to talk about that.
And we're ready for it. And we're ready for it.
No, I'm just digressing. I'm just
have you.
I'm going to interrupt me. Of course. And I'm going to answer your question. Definitely.
I've been interrupted so many times on this show, this platform. You saw my last answer. I didn't even finish answering it, and he interjected. And that's okay. I understand. He was excited. I was on his show. He had questions for me. I get that. I understand. But I was just rolling with the punches. All right. So here we go.
Definitely. I think that Carmen, I just had to preface it with, I didn't come on here to say that because you asked me a question about Carmen and I didn't come on here prepared to answer questions about or talk about her, but I will answer this question. I think that Carmen pays way too much attention to people on the internet and what they say and put too much stock into, this is my opinion. This is what you asked me what I think. I think she put too much stock into things like Darius and the things he say and the little parodies that he make of her and the critiques that he makes of her. I think that she lets that get to her on a deeply. I think it bothers her deeply. And we're all human beings. So let's be clear. But I feel like the things that he says, he knows what to say, to take certain shots and jabs at her, and it hits her exactly where he intends for it to hit her, right in her pride, right in her self-esteem every single time. So do I see a change in her? I feel like Carmen is she seems defeated or discouraged. Maybe not defeated, but discouraged.
But not just in the avenue of a Darius or whatever. It's her addressing just a change period overall, addressing everything, addressing all things when it happens.
Well, let's be clear. Carmen didn't lie to get me thrown in jail. That shit's never going to change. Like that's not something you can undo.
Okay, let me pause. So for all of the people who don't have two brain cells to rub together, who be on these internet streets talking shit about me with these crazy conspiracy theories, like how they paid me off. Y'all said they broke with what money? How they paid me off to go away and stop talking about them. Please stop listening to burnt out fucking crackheads online and think for yourself, all right? That never happened. Why would I be on this show bringing up how they lied to get me thrown in jail if I had an agreement with them. You know what I'm saying? That they paid me off to leave them alone. Stop talking about them. That does not make any sense. And why would I not go along with the bullshit that they try to get me to go along with, that she made some improvements? No, I didn't acknowledge that. But let's keep listening. But people want to think what they want to think because their brains are freaking fried. Their brains are fried. And then they got the nerve to be an influencer and influencing other idiots. You know what I'm saying? To run with the same narrative. That never happened ever at all. They don't have enough money to pay me off. And nor would I accept it. You had me thrown in jail, as I say on his show. What person who was paid off gonna keep bringing that up or say that? Yeah, think for yourselves now, huh? All right, hold on. Let's get back to
it. Okay, so
and what was that?
There is that.
Let me rewind this. Hold on.
Single time. So do I see a change in her? I feel like Carmen is more she seems defeated or discouraged. Maybe not defeated, but discouraged.
But not just in the avenue of a Darius or whatever. It's her addressing just a change period overall. Addressing everything, addressing all things when it happens.
Well, let's be clear. Carmen didn't lie to get me thrown in jail. That shit's never going to change. Like that's not something you can undo. Okay, so
and what was that?
There is that.
What was that lie that you're saying?
There was several lies, and I know you've heard them because I talk about them every time I do my show.
My fucking face.
But we're not going to get into that because that's going down a rabbit hole. I'm happy to maybe sit down at a later time.
So you're saying you don't recognize any change in Carmen?
As far as what? I just gave you some examples of what I think. But what do you mean? As far as like responding? Like she doesn't.
She doesn't respond to everything that she used to respond to, and if she does respond, she does it a certain way. It just
I don't know if she doesn't respond because again, I listen. I realize how controversial it'll be for us to start talking about them. And you know, I feel like has she changed in her responses, and I've seen some changes, some of which I've expressed to you already. And the way that she responds, I mean, we can look as recent as the whole Miss Marion thing and how she responded to that and how they handled that and how they published Miss Marion's information out there. I'm not here to talk about Carmen. All right. Carmen has to deal with her own, situation and issues, and my perspective on it might not equate to yours, or et cetera, et cetera. Do I see some changes in Carmen? Yes, I do see some changes in Carmen. Some of which I've called out already. And then how she responds to things. I think that the way the Miss Marion thing was handled, since you asked me, was horrible. I feel like it should have been handled offline, definitely, and in a private manner, because these are two people who had a rapport with one another, whether they were friends or not. They still had a rapport.
With that, Nandy, Carmen didn't bring it online.
I understand it. See, again,
let me say,
he wants to get into it with me about the Carmen.
Let me say this because we're here. Marion wouldn't have brought it online. I'm gonna tell you the bottom line of that thing. Marion felt she was backed into a corner. I can see this thing so clearly. Those people were pretty much saying Marion was a punk because they were saying Marion allowed Tay to come into her home and do what they say she did, which they have no proof of. Now, does it look like, was there a white box that was brought up? Yes. I said this before. When you slow down a comment, if you want to stop something, see something, you click on something, it's going to bring up that white box. Did she click off the box or did she click delete somebody? Somebody said later on, Marion said she didn't delete anybody. I didn't see that part, but
I don't know. Honestly, know what?
Hold on. So
he talks a lot, and he doesn't give me an opportunity to respond to his questions in bits and pieces. As he's asking him, he's laying on all of his thoughts about it. And I think he did the best that he could, but give the person who you're speaking with an opportunity to address some of the things that you're talking about instead of going on for like 2 or 3 minutes, But I think he did a pretty decent job with, as best he could. All right, hang on.
It online because she was baited and she fell for the bait. the bait was the people
She
were
was
calling
who
her
was she
a
baited
punk.
by? Who was she baited by?
It
Who
was
was she baited by?
the groups. It was there. They was like, oh, I wouldn't have her in my house. Oh, she must be weak. Oh, she must not be able to stand up for herself. So when she came on, she was defensive. She was saying those things. She was like, oh, I'm not weak. She was saying those things. She was like, oh, nobody don't run over me. Nobody don't come over here and do this. So she
Right.
was baited into that. And she felt like she had to defend herself because people were labeling her as somebody who allowed this to happen. That is how it started. And I clearly see that, and I don't know if she would acknowledge it or anyone for that matter, but I remember it precisely. They were saying, "Oh, you're weak, or you allow her to come in here. There's no way I would allow her to come in my house and do that, or she must be da da da." And so when she came, she was defending herself. She was like, "I'm not weak. I say what's on my mind, or I speak, or I will defend myself." She came with that energy of saying, "No, y'all are not going to call me this that y'all calling me." So she, to me, was baited into that, and it transpired from there. So I haven't said that, but that's my feelings towards it.
Yeah, that's your feeling.
It's
Yeah, those are your
1,000. It's 1,000% true. By the way, like when I'm a person when you really can't tell me nothing when I know what I saw and I know how I saw it land out. So they didn't start that. Marion started that. Honestly, she brought that to the internet. Now where she came on later, and said Tay did not delete anybody. To my understanding, somebody told me. But it was Tay called her. There was a conversation. So it could have been deaded, but it wasn't. So Vera, I know you said you wanted to say something, but I was interrupted, and I'm going to be quiet and allow Nandy a piece of time to say what she wants. And Vera, I promise you, you'll be the first one that I bring back in. You'll be the first one that I bring back in. So Nandy has said she acknowledges some change, and we're going to work on Nandy.
You're not gonna work on me, sweetheart.
That
sounds cute,
I appreciate. I'm speaking for myself. I appreciate your shifts. Hopefully you shift even more. Carmen doesn't deserve to be crucified by anybody as well as you. I would have never done you the way that I did you. I tried to show people that you shouldn't be crucifying anybody because your life isn't at a standard that you can do that.
First of all, hold on, stop. You don't know what my life is at a standard at. You think you are you saying in general?
Nobody's life.
Okay.
Nobody's
Okay.
life.
Okay. You mean no one's
life.
Yours? Correct. Okay. So listen, I appreciate that.
Hold on. Your life, my life, anybody's life, nobody.
So as you can see, the conversation is having a bit of an issue of flowing because I realize and understand, this is social media. It's a Facebook platform. It's not a professional platform. I speak. I'm a professional, period, and I've been in many corporate situations, speaking to all kinds of people on all kinds of levels, from C-suite on down to CEO, CFO, etc. And I realized that Facebook is not that same environment, setting, platform, etc. But you have to allow for a natural flow, ebb and flow of a conversation, and not just talking for minutes on end. And then when the person start trying to respond or either interject to say something because they've been going on and on, and then interject them some more. So again, I think Darnell was I don't think he was I think he was doing the best that he could, definitely. So and I think that he was, I don't think that Lena, of course she had a problem being on it. I appreciate that Darnell said what he's about to say right now, which is, this is my platform, and I appreciate having this conversation. I'm gonna do what I want to do on my platform. I respect him for that, and I appreciate that he said that, because that's exactly the way that that's exactly right. Hang on.
On this earth, for that matter. Not just you personally. Nobody on this earth life is deserving to crucify someone. So that's been my whole standpoint, my whole thing. I appreciate your shift. Hopefully you can shift even more. And if we're at the end of that, come on to talk about what you want to talk about. And for everybody who either doesn't like her here, whatever, she came on. I don't mind her being on. I'm all about a conversation because conversations are the beginning of anything. Maybe it don't go nowhere, maybe it goes somewhere. So I'm never gonna not allow I'm not gonna say never, but I'm more than likely not allow a conversation. So I'm happy we had the conversation. I said what I feel like I had to say. And the reason that you came on was Ethel. So whatever you want to go ahead and say, you have the floor. And Vera, you're free right after that, I promise you.
So let me say this. I want to take a step back to some of the things that you were saying about the whole Miss Marion situation and how that was handled, and et cetera, et cetera. Um, First of all, that situation could have been handled so much differently. And there's so many pieces to it, videos out there that I didn't see. Nobody exactly knows 1000% what happened in that house except for Miss Marion and Tay.
Exactly.
Every one of us are all speculating. Did she delete it? Didn't she delete it? What did she text it? These are all speculations
as well.
Okay. So yeah, so then we agree. These are all speculations. And this is you know, this is the internet. And people are going to run with wild speculations. And just because it's someone that you like and that you're friendly with doesn't mean that everybody is going to see that person or those people in that same lens. And people are going to run with what they say and how they say it. I feel like that situation should have been handled offline. And it should have been handled privately because they did have a rapport.
But there wasn't a Tay called her. And
I don't know that.
Her. I'm telling you. Tay called her. They had a conversation, and as far as she thought, that was going to be the end of it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that. I know that you might know that, but when I say I mean we, the world. We don't know that. Well, we just know what we see in front of us.
But I'm telling you all, the world, that Tay did call her. But again, what I told y'all in the beginning, and it's something that I understand. I don't think that it was. I think that maybe in hindsight, I don't know how Marion feels about it, but I feel like she was backed into a corner to a certain degree. Like, when somebody, y'all really would have to go back and look at the whole thing and look at those groups, because what was being said was that pretty much they were calling Marion a punk. That's pretty much what they were saying. Oh, she could never be in my house doing that. She let her touch that thing and she didn't say nothing. Oh, she must be a da-da-da-da-da.
But such is the nature of the internet. That's what happens online. People say all kinds of outlandish things and all kinds of things. And we know none of us can control that. The only people who can control what they say are us. We can only control what we say. Like me.
She allowed that, to me. My personal belief on it is that she allowed that to be her voice. That's what she first in the beginning came to speak up for. She came to defend herself.
So none of us were in that house and don't know exactly what happened. I just feel, me personally, the way that everything went down, I feel like it was a tragedy. It was a travesty. And a tragedy.
Because been handled differently, of course.
Yeah, that's all that I'm saying. That's what happened, what actually happened, who said what, who went online first. I don't know. But I think the more that it went on, the worse that it got. And and putting all that aside, the best way to get ahead of something, the best way to avoid something is to get ahead of it. Posting Miss Marion's phone number online was not cool. All of it could have been handled by everybody differently.
I'm not going to disagree with that. Now, I don't know if that was intentional, because as I know, my Chef Carmen, she's very, she's very in the moment. So I don't know if that was done intentional. Probably, maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to say I don't know. But I'm never going to say that that is the route to go. I'm never going to say that. I'm going to always stand in what I stand in, what I believe in, what's
Mhm.
true or whatever.
Mhm.
So of course not,
Right, right.
but it could have been Chef. Listen, if Carmen like accidentally, quote unquote, tells you where she's going, as you
Mhm.
did, Nandy. Nobody followed you. I didn't follow you, and I didn't send anybody to follow you. But
Yeah,
if
people
she
were actually in the parking lot taking pictures of my car. So yeah, that people
maybe,
actually went to where I was living and staying. So
and I
let's
heard
not.
you, and I heard you say that, but that wasn't me, and it wasn't
I
me.
know, I know exactly who it was. Trust me, because they got their license plate, and they were in an SUV. Yeah, I mean, it was all over line. I'm not here to talk about any of that because I could talk about all the ways that I've been wronged and
No, no,
doxxed
no.
and lied on and
We got
thrown into
that.
the dungeons.
We
I
got
could
that.
do that, but I'm
And
not here to. I'm not even here to do that.
so
I'm not even, and I
let's
let that be known.
end. Are we close to ending? Because I'm ready for what you got to say.
Well, no,
I'm ready for
Let
what
me
we can
finish my
agree on.
sentences.
I'm ready for what
I
we can
think
agree
I
on.
think we probably could agree on more than not. Probably if people open their ears, not you, but I mean people in general, because I see some of the comments like, oh, she's here to form an alliance with you. I don't need anybody. I stand on my own 2 feet and I have my own platform. So
And
I'm not here to.
I've heard people say that. I've never ever talked to Nandy. Never.
Right, exactly. That's exactly right. Ever,
I've never
ever,
ever
ever.
talked to this lady. This is the first
Mm-mm.
time I saw
This
her
is our first
name.
conversation.
I That's why I was laughing. I was like, y'all, whatever.
Mhm.
I don't block off conversations because how is there to be any form of change if you block off the conversation entirely? So
Mhm.
in my hopes, Nandy heard something that I said, whether she can tell you that she did on this live or not. In my hopes, I said something that Nandy can hear. I've in my
Let me pause this. There's absolutely, first of all, I don't even watch Darnell's page, and no shade to him. I don't even watch Carmen's and Tay's page because I don't be online mostly these days. I will drop in when you guys are saying he's doing something. So I'm not against watching his page. I'm not saying it in that way. So I certainly don't take a bite. Like what? It's my hopes that Nandy heard something I said. No, my change in life in any area of my life comes from directly from me and my relationship with God. Does it please God? I'm not going to do everything that pleases God. No way. Nobody does. Um and does it serve me? It has nothing to do with Carmen and how she feels cuz they threw me in fucking jail. So I don't give a damn. It has nothing to do with them, how they feel and what they think and oh, I'm going to be soft or wrong. No. It has nothing to do with what Darnell says because I don't even know what Darnell be saying. You know what I'm saying? No shade. But I don't have the time in it, none of that, to go over there and listen. So, him keep trying to spin it like, oh, I hope it's something that I said that you heard, and I like the shift. I don't need your approval for my shift, huh? And I didn't even have to tell y'all there was a shift. Everybody sees it. And that's how you know when change is real. Forget what people say they're going to do, how they're going to do it. They're going to start something new to counter this and that. Do you see the change? And yes, everyone has seen it. And it has nothing to do with Carmen and Tay. Damn sure ain't got nothing to do with them giving me money because look how I'm talking on his show. That's not how a person who's been paid off talks. They go away quietly and delete all their videos and everything. It has everything to do with me and my moral compass. And what he did say, which I agree with, which I said on the show, you can absolutely talk about people without dragging them down into the gutter. I'm gonna talk about their ass. Don't get me wrong. We're gonna have our show business as usual, but I'm not on here every day looking at her hairline or looking at how she chews or looking at this or looking at that. I think that is that no longer serves me. Period. Hmm? And that has nothing to do with anyone on this planet living and breathing. It literally only has to do with me and period, point blank. So let's finish and then we'll wrap it up in a few minutes with this.
our lives and whatever. I hope I've said something that somebody can hear. So
And vice
I'm
versa.
that person.
And vice versa. And vice versa. I hope
And
that
I
you
want
can
to
glean things
acknowledge
from my life.
and I
Mhm.
want to acknowledge I do see a shift. I want to you know, to me, I want to
I see a
acknowledge
shift in
that.
you too.
Of
I see
course.
a, I
Of
see a shift
course.
in you too.
Listen,
Listen,
listen. This stuff, you know what? Even if, like, you know, Box Ray said, "Well, why did you?" You know, she had this whole sympathy thing. I just want to know why he did that to me, and I played the
Mhm.
whole thing, why I did it or whatever. But listen, when you're online and you're in all of this back and forth, it's draining, it's
Mhm.
heavy.
It is a lot.
Anybody who
All the
has
stuff
A lot.
already said
a
on our
soul.
page.
Now, I don't think Ethel is the only one, and that frog. They're the only ones who I don't maybe see having a soul. Oh no, and I should correct that. I don't see their soul. They have one. I don't
Who
see
is
it.
who
I
is
don't.
Frog? Yeah, it's so many nicknames out there. I legit don't even know all the nicknames.
Frog is Chandra because her
Oh, okay.
eyes are spread far as the east is from the west, like Kermit the Frog.
Oh my God.
Um,
Chandra the wannabe thug.
Chandra the one to be tough. So
I know who Chandra is. I just didn't know her nickname that y'all had for her.
and
Cause
so I'm gonna
it's her.
so this is the thing. I'm hopeful that people can hear something or whatever. So I like the conversation. Donnell is a mess. I'm just saying. You know, she asked me who Frog was. So you
I
know,
had no idea.
I'm hopeful that we can do better. My channel name is We Can All Do Better, and I didn't say y'all, we
Mhm.
including myself. So, Nandy, go ahead with the floor about what you want to talk about, what you came here to talk about, because I had to get out that. And then
Mhm.
Vera
And
has something
understandably
after you
so.
finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, I understand that. Rightfully so. Because if you popped up on my page and my platform, I would have some questions for you as well. So I'm not a savage. I understand that. I totally get it. And so I think what we can agree on is that there's such a thing as going too far. You know what I'm saying? Too far online, and there has to be something within you as a human being. Every person that's breathing on this planet, there has to be something in you that says that reels you back and say, "Wait,
Let me fast forward a bit. Hold on.
What happened? Like, it's kind of like, you know what it is, right? She
mm,
tries to act like nothing bothers her.
right,
I don't know her monetization, right? She's built the other page. She's bought 10,000 followers. She's did these
yeah,
things. She's trying to get monetized on the next page. It's been alleged that her husband is leaving her. He's never there. She says he has a second job. Well, you know, if you watch,
listen,
if you watch the
the
live I
people
did,
partying with her
in
done
which
told.
Nandy, I don't know if you
Mhm.
watched that live. I did a
Which line?
compilation,
Oh
right?
yeah, I watched it. They told me to go and watch it. All my teammates and I went over and I watched it. It was
Oh,
funny as hell. It
great.
was absolutely. It
Now,
was very accurate.
specifically, right? The one where the CPS was supposed to be in her house. If
Yeah.
that's not the most psychotic shit I've ever seen
No,
in my life.
that's not the most psychotic shit you've ever seen. When she blew that kiss, that imaginary kiss in the air. Now that was some psychotic shit. Okay.
For me, it was the CPS. It was her stomping up those stairs,
Yeah.
her running that water, her
Yeah.
talking to herself,
Mm,
her doing a whole skit, like not
yeah.
like at least now she's gonna do a skit like where we
Yeah.
know it's a skit.
Right.
That was a badass skit. It was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. That was she was trying to make us believe that they were in her house. I mean, the lady is it's my professional and personal opinion that she is in immediate need of clinical help. Immediate, deep clinical help.
And another thing, like while we're on, because you know, you guys, we can, you know, the people gonna have something to say when you get off here. But I'm
Of
gonna
course,
tell you
I
this
don't give a damn.
while we're on a common subject.
Mhm.
How are you? Not you. You know, you got thrown off when I said you before. Now
No,
you
I
know
didn't get thrown
black
off.
people say you
You
and
can
they ain't talking
clarify
about you now.
yourself.
Well, I just wanted you to be specific. That's all. I don't want to assume. But go ahead. How are you? People in general, you, me.
People in
'Cause-
general.
You
yeah.
can't
How
throw
are
me off, sweetheart.
you
That was
a
cute though.
proponent, promoter, and advocate
Mhm.
of people being scammed
Mhm.
when your son has admitted and is actively being a full-time scammer. Can we
Yeah.
make that make sense? Can anybody
You
understand?
can't make that make sense. He sells social security numbers. It's on his page. He sells credit card numbers. He sells dates of birth, and he gives you the step-by-step instructions on how to get the money off those cards. It's on his page. It's also on his page that he lied to the PPP office, SBA administration was the word he used, which is the PPP. That's where it originates from. That he lied to them and told them that his business needed a loan. He said, and then I lied to unemployment and told them that I didn't have any income coming in. So he was getting unemployment, huh? Because during COVID, you could get unemployment if you just said you had a business. They was throwing money at people. So he was getting unemployment, and he got that $20,000 PPP loan, and everything else he does fraudulently. So I don't know how, you know, everything Ethel, as y'all call her over here, can't have her mouth on anything. Her son got shot up so many times. How many times was it? Four times. His body has been riddled with bullets.
Well, you know,
several times.
I never
Why are you online?
I never honestly got on the second son. Because
No,
it's
the oldest son.
Okay, the oldest son. The only reason I got on the oldest son, because if everybody remembers, he was in the jailhouse rock, and she called him to sick him on me, and he said he threatened me indirectly as well. So you know, everybody
he threatened you?
Yes, in the jail.
Wow.
I didn't know that. I do have a pending question. Someone wants to know. They said, let me pull up the question.
Now listen to this.
Because maybe they said this. They said this.
It
says they want to know why you call yourself a coach.
I am a coach. Why does any of your affiliates call themselves a coach? I am a coach. First of all, so I use the term coach tongue in cheek. We have a team, my teammates, and I'm the coach of the team, of the teammates. A team has a coach, right? So I am their coach. It's a play on words, but I certainly could be a coach. I'm certainly more than qualified to be one. So anybody who has a problem with me using coach in front of my name should check themselves and see why it bothers them and what insecurities they have for someone who's obviously competent and capable enough to coach people on a number of things, might call himself coach.
All right. So she's saying she's a coach to those who are coachable under her tutelage.
No, it's just that my followers are called teammates, like a team, like a baseball team has a coach. Hello.
Yeah, that's
I don't know how people don't get that. Yeah, but
that's what I just said.
Yeah. So
no, you did.
I will take one more question and then we'll get back into the. Damn it! Where did it go? So basically, life with Renee is basically the same thing. She's saying her people who follow her. What the hell did Vera go? Her people, Vera, you were not on mute. I don't know what happened to you. But
StreamYard is funny like that. It happens to me sometimes when I have guests on. They're not. We can't see that they're on mute, but they're on mute somehow, which is so weird.
Okay. So so basically, she was saying the same thing. Her people considers her her coach, and just like we were saying before, you know, people and even Ethel, like, you know, Ethel has people following her, and for whatever, well, I'm gonna just say this: when people like you, they like you. You have all different sectors of people. You have GD sections. You have like, you know, professional people who can, even outside of the profession, you have people in general who can think for themselves, rationalize thoughts, process thoughts, examine them, process of elimination. You know, they can do all of these things to come to a determination. And then you have people who cannot do that. And
that's called critical thinking skills.
And I witnessed, no shade. Well, no, actually it is. I witnessed people let me see when it was. It was the question about commendations and accommodations, right?
Yeah.
I witnessed people go ask Nandy because right, it was me and Ethel, and so I witnessed people go ask Nandy, can you tell us, is it accommodations or commendations? So, with that being said, there's a segment of people who either choose not to or cannot make a determination on their own, and they yield to another person to give them their answer.
Listen, I hear what you're saying. I don't think that people didn't know. I think people wanted me to go on because at that time, the liar was going on talking mad crap about me. Like there were weeks that she would just keep talking about me and saying stuff about me, and I wasn't saying anything about her at all. I wasn't responding. I wasn't saying anything. And she would talk about the group. She would talk about the rules of the group and how this is dumb and this is stupid and I wish somebody would. And that, oh, over there, that. Yeah, it's stupid. She's stupid. I mean, just going on. I heard Nandy call me a hoe. I mean, going crazy for months and months. So I don't think that people didn't know the answer. I think people wanted me to explain it to
they
put her in
didn't
her
know
place.
the answer. They didn't know the answer.
I think they knew that. Who wouldn't know the difference between accommodation and accommodation?
They did not know the answer. Absolutely not. Because mind you,
well, after I said it straight, everybody knew.
Val ass got on there with her. She said she was a scholar, right? And she got on there, and for the sake of her friend, right, trying to be a friend, tried to wiggle a right answer in for her friend and end up unscholaring her own damn self.
I did not. I didn't see that. I didn't know that Chef Val got on to her aid. So she agreed with her or didn't agree with her?
Yeah, she agreed with her. Yeah, it was. You probably was trying not to watch at that time, but
I was not. That's correct. That is correct. But yeah. I did go on and give one. You know what I'm saying? A reading rainbow. Grammar lesson. Okay.
I saw that.
No, it wasn't grammar. It was actually word meaning definition. You know. And definition and grammar because they were getting the words wrong, and it was so obvious. I couldn't believe the mistake. That and what's the other one she said is not a word, non-educational or non-something.
She said,
whatever.
She said a couple of things. She said, damn it, what was it? It was
something.
I can't remember.
Uneducated was it? Was it that?
They're gonna say it in the comments. I can't remember. Educationally was one.
I'm not looking at the comments. Was it okay?
But that wasn't the first one, y'all. What was the first one? Educationally speaking.
Don't be jealous,
Rochelle. The first one was unintelligent.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Unintelligent. And she said unintelligent was not a word.
It's not a word. But I mean, let's be honest. People don't go to Nikki's page to get educated, huh? They don't go there to learn something. They don't go there to broaden their horizons and enrich their lives. They go there for the effery, for the foolery, and for the psychosis that's on display. It's like watching a train. You don't want to see it, but you can't look away. And that's why people go to her page. They don't learn anything over there other than, you know.
And you know what I said recently? Because I see it's a lot of older people, right? It's a lot of older people. And I said when all my children and they said General Hospital is still on the line, but when all my children and Days of Our Lives and One Life to Live and all of these soap operas where the older people used to call each other and be like, "Girl, you seen, I don't know, Erica said Jack did this and da da da." Once that kind of faded away and they said General Hospital is still there, I feel like when older people they get on social media, they don't really take it serious. Like they don't factor in these are people's lives. And these older people on Facebook are worse than the younger people. The older people on Facebook are out of control.
I agree. I definitely agree. I think it's out of boredom. It's a lot of older white people who are in Nikki's corner. I mean, It's so much stuff that I know about Nikki. Y'all will be shocked because I don't say it. It's not because I don't say it that I don't know it.
What you waiting on?
Again, the same way people don't want me. Y'all, why are you dragging them on their face, Carmen and Tay? This is a me thing. I have to relinquish the information in a way that's not going to hurt other people, right? That's it. That's part of it. That don't want to be part of it.
Part of it. If they told you and it ties them
implicated. Right. So the person who's been doing the pill popping and the this and the pussy popping, I mean, this boy, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Well, I want to say this. Actually, if that's the case, I want to say let me pour this. Y'all know y'all like to hear me. I want to say I need some ice. I want to say.
Let me fast forward. Hold on.
I want to say it's so many things that I can't say because of like kind of what she's saying. Like if I say it, it's an implication for another person, or the person tells me, but I can't say anything, or like if I say something, it's messing something up. It pisses me off.
Right.
When I say I know
the walls are crumbling.
So much stuff.
Let me fast forward this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Because I want y'all to get to the part where Miss Vera comes back on. And the part where he tries to get me to stay for another 15 minutes because 2 people coming on. No, you run your page and I'm going to run my life. Okay. And I'm going to run my own narrative. I'm not here. I went there to talk to him and stay way past being gracious, expending.
Because she doesn't have an original thought. To do this whole morning affirmations and be playing all in God's face, saying prayer and doing affirmations. And 1 hour later, she comes back on again with the blackness in her soul, because that's who she is. Right. So the two just don't go together. And if you are even a decent person, your soul will be in conflict. You just was praying and praising. And then now, an hour later, you doing your regular show and you acting demonic again.
I mean, it sounds like her friend, the same friend who I'm having in my mind. It's just like her friend is.
Right.
But I mean, but she says that God told her to do this, is what she said.
Told her to do what?
What she's doing. You missed that?
I do not watch that demonic person. Only when the teammates be like, "Oh, she's over there talking about you. Go look right quick." I'll go over and skim through. But no, I'm not a Nikki watcher. There's nothing she can do to enrich my life or touch me in any way at all. So no, I don't watch her.
Yeah, she said God told her to do this. And then she said she's not going to stop until Jesus comes back. There's very dangerous things that she says when it comes to the spirit. Vera has a question. Vera, let's try to condense it. Go ahead, Vera.
Hey, Nandy.
Hi there.
Hey.
Hello again. Vera, you fish you a new cup?
Yes, I am making me one.
Now this is Miss Vera who just came on, who was on at the beginning. Cursing and carrying on, and I'm okay with that because you gotta let people, you know what I'm saying? I understand her. Some of y'all were appalled and shocked, but I already knew from the few lives that I caught from Darnell watching his page, I already knew how Miss Vera gets down and how she communicates, and I'm not that easily offended. I'm not that. If I was some easily offended, fragile, it's the word I'm looking for, fragile, weak person, you can't be that way if you're an influencer online. People talk shit about me across the board in these little pussy groups. People cropping up, saying this and that, trying to get people to go to their page to get some numbers and views, like all these pages and so-called content creators just cropping up out of nowhere with a couple thousand followers or whatever, trying to get their numbers up and blah, 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 blah. I'm okay with it. I listen, y'all, baby, I was about to say you can't break my soul, but we already know who says that. You cannot hurt me, in any kind of way whatsoever. So keep on doing what you doing because you looking stupid. Okay. And I'm laughing. I'm laughing right along with everybody else, not with you, but at you. Okay. So Miss Vera, I wasn't the conversation, this whole conversation could have went so left and so differently if I matched Miss Vera's energy and start cursing her out, going crazy, cuss Darnell out, cuss them all out. That's not how I do. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that you can listen twice as much as you speak. Okay? And that's what I was doing. I let Miss Vera say what she wanted to say. I listened to her. I let her speak. When I felt like it was getting a little too crazy, shaky McBakey, I did say, all right, Miss Vera, I respect you. And what you're saying is not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not scared or offended or hurt by it or anything like that. But let's bring it back. Let's pull it together. And she did, and I appreciate her for that very much. Let's listen to how that went. So she was off the live and she came back on the live and asked to speak to me, and I had no idea what she was going to say. She could have kept cussing me out. I had no idea, but you can hear when she says she want to speak to me, I'm very respectful to her. Yes, I'm here. Yes, darling, what is it? No problem. Yes, ma'am, I'm here. But these people in these groups and on these pages, they helped her, they handled her, they dealt with her. You wish you could hold your own in the conversation, go into the lion's den and be attacked and cussed out and still speak to people with respect and have a certain grace about yourselves. Yeah, I wouldn't know nothing about that. Not y'all. The people with the mouths open. All right, here we go. Listen.
Go ahead, girl.
Oh, God.
Hold on. Let me roll it back.
Who I'm having in my mind is just like her friend is.
Right.
But but she says that God told her to do this, is what she said.
Told her to do what?
What she's doing. You missed that?
I don't watch. I do not watch that demonic person. Only when the teammates be like, "Oh, she's over there talking about you. Go look right quick." I'll go over and skim through. But no, I'm not a Nikki watcher. There's nothing she can do to enrich my life or touch me in any way at all. So no, I don't watch her.
Yeah, she said God told her to do this. And then she said she's not going to stop until Jesus comes back. There's very dangerous things that she said when it comes to the spirit. Right. Vera has a question. Vera, let's try to condense it. Go ahead, Vera.
Hey, Nandy.
Hi there.
Hey.
Hello again. Vera, you finished your new cup?
Yes, I am. Making me one right now, and I got to go to work tomorrow.
Go ahead, girl.
No, God.
But I just want to say this. I know I have said to Darnell for the past few weeks, I've seen a change in you and the things you talk about. Have I not said that, Darnell?
You have, and I'm glad we can acknowledge that because,
yes,
like I said, some people will ask me the question, why you let her, listen, nothing, you have to have conversation in hopes of something or whatever. So I do stuff according to my spirit and how I see the ability to move forward, and I don't do it according to nobody else and what they think. So go ahead.
But thank you, Ms. Vera. I appreciate that.
I have said to Darnell for the past few weeks, I said I've seen a difference in Nandy and the stuff. I said she still talk about Carmen and Tay, but she don't talk about them like she used to. So I see a change in it, But the person I am, that I'm more of a person that I look at the BS and the bullshit. I'm not a kiss ass. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't like Ethel or whatever you want to call that big head bitch. I don't like her motherfucking ass. Let's just put that out there, and I'm gonna make that clear and simple. But any motherfucker who want to go and share this motherfucking conversation, I don't like the bitch, and I never will.
Okay.
I can sit there and say that I appreciate the change that I saw in you.
Thank you, Miss Vera.
Because you stopped doing the stuff that you was doing.
Oh, I'ma still talk about him. No, hold up. Let me be clear, because I ain't scared of nobody in no situation.
Let me be clear too, because I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you this. Let me be clear when I say this too, because I'm gonna be clear. I don't give a fuck who you are or what the fuck you about. I'm gonna say how the fuck I gotta say and what the fuck I mean about what the fuck I
Miss
mean.
Vera, you not scaring me. I respect you because you're an older woman, and like I said, you
I
remind
ain't
me of
that
my aunt.
old now.
So
Don't make
I
it seem
didn't
like I'm
say you was
old.
old. I said you're older. But I'm not gonna get on here and go back and forth with you and curse you out and go da da da. I'm not. That's not what I'm about. That's not what I do.
And
Period.
me
All
either.
right. So yeah, you cursing and raising your voice at me, that don't do anything to me.
No, I'm not
But
raising my voice. I'm saying I appreciate it. I just said right then. I said I
you
seen the
you
change
just
in
cussed
you.
me out just now.
I just said I seen the change in you when I said Darnell. Didn't I not
Yes.
tell you on the phone? I seen the change in you. But I said I started speaking about that big head bitch. I wasn't talking about you.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
I was
All right,
talking about
Mister.
that big head bitch with them ropes in her head.
The ropes.
That's who the fuck I was
Back
talking about.
to
There ain't no
life.
settle off braids.
Back
Those them
to
take them off braids.
reality. Solar Soul Braid. You got
I'm
the
talking
nerve to
about
be
the
talking
hoe with
about
the
my
ropes.
damn
I
hair
wasn't
unit.
talking about you, baby. I was not
All right, Mister Bell. All
talking
right,
about
baby.
you.
You got it, Miss Vera. All right now. I'm just letting you know. You know,
Yeah,
I ain't trying to fight with
Sugar,
you
I
now.
wasn't even talking about
I'm
you. I'm talking
I'm
about the
not
hoe
I'm
with the
not trying
ropes.
to I'm not trying to touch you.
Nandy, I hope you know Vera will whoop your ass if y'all was in a
Yeah,
fight.
I know she would. I don't want no smoke.
I'm just saying I was talking about the hoe with the ropes. I wasn't talking about you, baby.
Right,
I'm
Baby,
talking
right,
about the
Detroit.
hoe with the ropes.
Vera
Them
is
ropes.
Vera is that real Detroit.
right. I don't
Hey,
want no smoke.
I just when I see wrong, I see wrong, and we all
Right,
did wrong. We all said
right.
wrong stuff. We all made
Yeah,
wrong
no
decisions.
doubt.
We all
No
talked
doubt.
about
No
wrong
doubt.
stuff.
No doubt.
But that hoe
Definitely.
with the ropes keep going and going and going with them long ass ropes, small
It's a
ropes.
lot, y'all. Yeah, I mean, every day, 15 times a day, and you're not even getting paid to do it. That's the part.
And
That's the part that behooves me.
Low Tower definitely is not getting paid.
Low
Neither
tower,
one
that's
of them
whole
getting paid.
tower. That's whole tower. Whole tower. Whole
Neither one of
tower.
them
I
getting
don't
paid.
give a fuck about that old ass bitch. Whole
Oh
tower.
God.
Retire Howard. Whatever the hoe her name is. While she out here trying to fuck with bitch, stalk bitches, and do all that other extra shit.
I
Get it
don't.
together, bitch. And
Yeah,
she
I
can go
don't
on her
understand her.
live tomorrow and talk about it. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, like I told the frog and everybody else, I don't give a fuck. I ain't finna argue with no motherfucker, but we can handle some business any day, every day.
You might
Okay.
smoke this Low Tower.
Listen, I don't want no smoke with you now, Miss Vera. Okay. I don't want no smoke. I don't be talking about you.
No, I ain't saying
And
no. I ain't talking about you,
uh,
sugar. I was talking about the big head bitch with the motherfucker, them ropes on her head. I wasn't talking about you, sugar.
all right,
I
baby.
seen the change. I told Darnell on the phone. I said I seen the change in Nandy.
But
I
that's
said
how we supposed to be.
she still say little things, but she ain't like she was before.
And then
Be-
like I told Nandy, you know, and I don't know if she heard me, and I'm gonna say it again. You know, Nandy, when you know, at some point you may have been just as bad as they were, right?
no, ma'am. As they hold.
Okay,
I made a cone.
okay. You know, I'm just saying
No, you were.
it was close. It
Oh
was
no,
very
no, no,
close.
no, 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 no. No, I'm not saying I didn't talk my
In
shit.
our
Hold
eyes, Nandy, it was very close. Y'all was not the
Yeah,
same.
you was
No.
there.
You was there. Well, you have to go back and look at your own stuff.
Listen, I was where. Listen, where I was is not where I am. And
No, we
anyone,
acknowledge that. We
and that,
acknowledge
well,
that.
right. Well, y'all keep going back to where I was.
No. Listen to the reason I brought up
There's
that
nothing
point.
wrong with change. Everybody can make a
Listen
change
to
in
the
life.
reason I brought up that point.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Chef and Tay and you're on the receiving end of that, right? You
Mm-hmm.
know, they're trying to handle Ethel.
I gotta go.
Vera, I hear a man.
I know my daddy here. He want me to ride the dick. I gotta go.
Vera. I know you ain't gonna let us go for that man.
Of course. Oh, girl, this dick is big.
Oh my God.
And they like,
Miss
fuck on
Vera.
this goddamn bitch. I got to ride the motherfucker
Miss
out.
Vera.
You ain't
Miss
gonna
Vera, I don't want to hear my aunties. I don't want to hear my aunties and them talking like that. And I don't want to hear you talking like that either. So
Look, Nisi Pooh. Nisi Pooh, you know you ride dicks too. We got to ride them
oh, don't.
motherfuckers when the ponies come.
Hold up. I likes a good warm dick. Everybody knows it.
Okay,
This
you
is
got
no
to
secret.
ride a pony when the pony
Oh
come.
yes.
I got to ride today. I got to go, y'all.
All right, that's enough. Then it goes on. He's trying to get me to stay on for longer. Time he's bringing 2 people on. I have no idea who it was. It could have been God and Jesus. Okay, it could have been anybody. I knew that I accomplished what I went to do, and that I gave them. I was participatory and answered the questions that he wanted. I didn't say no comment or blah 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 blah. I was and I stayed longer than certainly much longer than I intended to. So you're not about to get me hemmed up with 2 new people you bringing on. We're not playing those games over here. Now you and the 2 people, whoever they may be, God and Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can continue the show and can continue on. But I'm not here for people to come on and try to hem me up and talk about things that I wasn't there to talk about. So I kindly thanked him very kindly for allowing me for accepting me to be on his platform, even though, certain people on the team was talking about, get her off the show. Why is she here? He had the decency to host me on the show, to accept my request to join. And, and he asked questions, and that's okay. I would have asked him questions as well outside of what he came, to our platform for, if he ever came. So yeah, I exited, and he kept pressing and trying. And then he started talking about the boss lady thing and who paid. I'm not getting into any of that. All right. I told y'all that Low Tower was following Carmen and clocking her every move and taking pictures and all that stuff. That's all that I got for you. So anything beyond that, you can't play in my face like that and try to reword questions and get me to answer them. That don't work on me. But I do appreciate Darnell for opening up his page, his platform, to allow me to go on. And despite what people were trying to say, even people on his so-called team, he was like, this is my platform. And if I want someone to be on here, and if I want to talk to Nandy, and how else are you going to have change if you don't have conversations, and that kind of stuff. Those are the things that a coach should be saying, not get her off, shut her up, fuck her, get the fuck out of here. Like, whatever credibility she had, which I don't even know if there was any prior to that, certainly people got to see. It says more about you than the things that you're trying to say about me. Huh? How you conducting yourself. Everybody got to see it, and you effed your brand up tremendously. All on your own. I didn't have to do anything. You did it yourself, and you did it to yourself, because I don't even be talking about that lady over here at all. She loves to talk about me, but I don't be talking about her. Let me see. Thank you, Ms. Engelson. You did a phenomenal job on this live. I love and respect you on the way you conducted yourself and the See, they want me to be hood in these comments, in these groups, these psyched out ass influencers. Not all of them. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about. They want me to be hood, and they get mad when I don't be hood. No, I'm gonna talk to people with respect. That's the problem. They don't know how to talk to people because everybody else. Talk to people with respect, and especially older people with courtesy and decorum, and they can't take it. You did a phenomenal job on this live. I love and respect you on the way you conducted yourself and the platform you created. This is why we are loyal to you. Classy, but getting that assy. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Shut up, Timothy. Larry, shut up. I didn't do it on purpose. I definitely wasn't trying to shade him. I mean, I called him by his name, his proper name. So I just, I'm across from Berwick Plantation off Highway 17. You must be responding to somebody. Okay. Bravo. Yes, exit stage left. You were awesome. Standing ovation. Nandy hit on with the delicious and nutritious. Oh yes, honey. Delicious and nutritious. That was the whole purpose of why he was trying to prove a point. He couldn't handle you, Nandy. You definitely represented the platform very eloquently. He's going to get ridiculed for having you on his platform. He can take it. I don't hate Darnell. I don't hate Darnell. I think that he definitely has some areas of improvement. Everyone does, but I'm talking about him right now. Listen more and talk less. A number of pointers. I'm not even here to coach anyone. Let him get his coaching from his friend, But I don't hate him. I think what he did was admirable, letting me on his platform, despite the fact that the life roach was over there trying to get me off the platform. And he was like, no, we're not doing that. Let her talk. I want to hear what she got to say. This don't happen every day. She don't come over here on every day or on anybody's platform. So I appreciate that he was able to think for himself and stand on his own too. As far as I'm talking about, yeah, I see the change here and I hope we can continue to see the change. I don't change for you or anybody on your team or anybody you know at all. The change is for me. Okay. So please don't give yourself credit for any shift in my life ever. All right. But yeah, it's nothing to do with you, sweetheart. Standing ovation. Hi, Tanja. Because you know they all out there. Oh, she got handled. Nah. Yeah, I must didn't see. Y'all looking at it through the lens of a psychotic person trying to give you a narrative to look at this conversation. But I'm glad that I had that conversation. I'm glad that I went over there. It lets people know that no matter how much separation and distance there is between you and anybody on this planet, that you can still have conversations with people, and that might close the gap a bit. I'm always going to talk about Carmen and Tay till the motherfucking wheels fall off. Period. Okay, because they lied and got me thrown in jail. Period. It's always going to be up and stuck. It ain't no kind of money they can give me to get over that and get past that. None. That's the most dirty thing that you could do to someone. The most dirty thing that you could do. So anyway, you are the GOAT. Thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate you guys' support, because you know people out here running rogue saying crazy stuff. That's our coach. We love you. Thank you. He really tried to get some of his supporters on the slide because he's sick of defending them in the wrong. I don't care what nobody says. It takes intelligence and professionalism to execute like that. Thank you so much, Rochelle. She's talking about me, not him. Just FYI. Thank you, Rochelle. I appreciate that. But you know, the hood rats, they want you to be one too real bad. Now I can't get hood. I can't be a rat. You know what I'm saying? But it's a time and a place for all that. And they made her look stupid. Who looked stupid? I was over there talking, having a civilized conversation. Some of them don't know anything about that. That's the problem. Let's see. It's crazy. I'm glad he had Nandy on and she ended up an MVP on his platform. Thanks, Rochelle. He'll do so much better just being himself. I think so. I see the shift in him for sure. I mean, yeah, I told him that too, but I didn't take credit for it. Like, hey, it's because of me. I hope you heard something from me. No, sweetheart, I didn't hear anything from you. And I won't take any credit from you for making any changes in your life. Those are your changes in your life. It has nothing to do with me. The same as my shift has nothing to do with anyone. You're my coach. I love and respect you. Proud to be a teammate. Thank you, Miss Pamela. Did you hear him say not warm dick? I didn't hear him say that. I think Darnell has the potential to have a really, really successful page. I really do. Yes, he has some growing to do and some, learning and all that kind of stuff. But I think that he has she's praising him. I say what I want on my motherfucking page. If you don't like it, you know what to do. I think that he has potential to grow his page. I think that he is not a dummy. I think that he is, he's definitely still biased towards Carmen and Tay and lying for them and making excuses for them. That's terrible. But I think once he breaks free of them and he's able to really do his own thing in his own way and not have the pressure of always trying to come up with some cockamamie excuse for them, I think he'll do, well. Thank you, Miss Chandler. Coach, you did your thing, girlfriend. Nandy, you did us proud. Thank you. Do gay men like it cold or something? I don't know. Timothy said this is a great time for y'all to grab your subscriber badge. It's $20 a month. Support of Coach Nandy. Please do. I appreciate it. It's less than $1 a day. He's all about it. Still be you. We love it, and you're not wrong. You're covering the truth. Y'all make sure you hit the like, the heart, the smiley face, blah, 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 blah. Please hit those. Set up some hearts too. Maybe the A team needs to change. Yeah, he interrupted you too much. And Miss Vera curses too much. Folks like that use a way of intimidating others. You did handle them both well. Thank you. Hi, Tanja. Hi, Tanja. Yeah. Y'all with these similar names. Me, you, and Tanja got to get up and go to the wing spot, which I will be doing. I'll be in that area again soon because I will be doing, and I'm changing it. I'm not doing spaghetti Saturdays anymore. They're called supper Saturdays, right? So I don't just have to give out spaghetti on Saturdays. So supper Saturdays, I'm not taking any donations for it. I'm doing it out my own pocket. Okay. I'm not, my Cash App. When the last time I put my Cash App up? I'm not taking Cash Apps. But I will be, again, as you guys know, once a month feeding the homeless. So that's, believe it or not, coming up again soon. This time I will be making ham sandwiches for a couple hundred people. Ham sandwiches with cheese and a beverage like a juice, ham sandwich, juice, chips, and probably some kind of like candy bar or something. So I'll be putting those in nice little boxes and passing those out to a couple hundred people. And I'll give y'all the highlights because y'all know I don't like putting the camera in people's faces, but I'll take you along for some of it. So Spaghetti Saturdays has changed to Supper Saturdays. All right. I'll be passing them out. Y'all stay tuned for that. It makes me feel good and they appreciate it. The homeless population. Cool beans. I was thinking about doing chili and cornbread muffins. Okay. All right, guys, listen. He cannot be successful hiding behind the screen. Needs to show his face. Yeah, I mean, and he said in due time he'll do that. You know, people have different reasons for doing different things. He's hiding his face. I think that's crazy. I don't agree with it. But you know, that's how he runs his page, and he has supporters on his page. So they don't care anything about seeing his identity. But I think that once he breaks free completely of having a responsibility of sticking up and making excuses and not holding them accountable, even if you do it behind the scenes, you're not doing it in public where they're showing their ass. Because in my family, where you act out is where you get smacked out. Ain't no, I'm gonna correct you behind the scenes. You acting out in the store, that's where you get jacked up at, in the store, and corrected at in the store, in front of the people you acted, out in front of. So let me take this down. So I think he'll if he can break free of them, I think he'll do well. Show your face, right? Okay, guys. Somebody said you didn't get handled. What they say? You didn't get handled. You said what you had to say, and I respect you for that. Hats off to you. Thank you so much. You know the old saying days, they are coming. Push up, Nandy. Coach, just know that your night crew was on standby. If things went left, we would have been all over his ass. Thank you, Miss Chandler. You're so sweet. I love you. It's weird to unload on someone and not allow them to answer properly. You know, he'll get better. He'll get better with time. That's not condescending. That's me. He'll get better. Your coach breakdown was phenomenal. Right. When she asked that question, what makes you qualified to say coach? Say you're a coach. Maybe I'm more than qualified, overqualified. But you mucking up your own brand on your own, and it has nothing to do with me. I wasn't there to talk to you. I didn't address you because I didn't even see your comments, but even if I had, I wouldn't have. And her responses and her comments and all that was absolutely disgusting and despicable. Baby, I don't need to form an alliance. So what access to what? Huh? I have my own page and I do my own numbers and I make money off this page. You know what I'm saying? Plenty enough. I'm happy and satisfied with it. I got my teammates and they rocking with me and they support me and my business ventures. They support the viewing. Or at the peak of this live tonight, in the middle of the night, we had almost 1,400 people on here tonight. Huh? That's why they really mad and really pressed and doing everything they can to try to put the spotlight on themselves. Just be yourself, be yourself, and take care of what's important to you in life. That could be your family, that could be your business, whatever it is. But when you obsess over people daily, I never obsessed over Carmen and Taya. I reported on them, but I was never online every day. I've never been online every day. And I've never been online multiple times a day. Never. It's all about balance. And I'm gonna still talk about the ass. I said that on the page. Please know that. Huh? We'll still talk about them, but I have to do it in a way that is all right with my soul, my spirit, not what anyone else thinks. Okay. And some days that might be worse than other. I might drag them worse on Friday than I do on Saturday. Maybe I'll drag them real bad on Friday and Saturday. I don't know. But what I was doing didn't serve me to do it that way. So this is all just a me thing. It has nothing to do with any outside forces, right? All right, guys. You all have a lovely rest of the day. I definitely appreciate you, and I will see you on the next episode of Nandy After Dark. Bye. Sharon, I don't know. I have no idea when you ordered, when you put your order in for your unit, but asking me here probably won't get it any sooner. I can definitely tell you that. Just send me a message. Y'all ain't got to be schemy and scammy. There's nothing schemy and scammy about any business that I do. If you send me a message, if I don't reply to you the same day or a couple of weeks, it ain't because I'm ignoring you. It's because I have a ton of messages. But if you just placed your order, it's a couple of weeks turnaround to answer your question. Miss Betty, can I get a refill? Listen, you guys, have a lovely rest of the next time that you decide to tell someone else how to conduct themselves properly, you need to check yourself. There are some of us who rock with you, but I digress. The next time you decide to tell someone else how to conduct themselves properly, you need to check yourself. There are some of us who rock with you, but I digress. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Green Eyes? Are you talking to me or are you talking in general? Because I'm gonna tell people how to conduct. I don't tell people how to conduct themselves. I talk about how people conduct themselves, huh? If you're talking about me. Because I haven't even seen you over here in a while, Green Eyes, but you can get the fuck out too if you talking crazy to me. I don't care who you are. So I don't tell people how to conduct themselves. I talk about how people are conducting themselves, and I only hold myself accountable for how I conduct myself. Huh? That's it, and that's all. All right, guys, have a lovely rest of the night. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. We've been on here for 3 hours and 34 minutes. Oh my God, that's a long time. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for the support. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal. I really appreciate you. The next time you come to my page and tell me how I shouldn't be doing something, that's hypocritical. Aren't you doing what you're telling me not to do? Whoever it may be. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all give us 1 more hour. Are you nuts? You must be crazy. I gave you. We've been on here for 3.5 hours. Ain't no way. Y'all have a lovely rest of the night. And I will see you on the next episode of Nandy After Dark. Good night. Definitely. Tanja, you never answer your phone. We can't even play with you because the last time we were out there giving out food, you didn't even answer your phone. Night, more vets. Good night, everybody. Good night, Tara. Let me give everybody a quick update. Again, on the units. If you ordered your units, they take it. The normal turnaround time is about 3 weeks. But if you got your order in from the Thanksgiving sale that we did back in November or December, I mean, we're in January, please know that literally I have hundreds of orders that's come in, literally, and it's just me, one person. So please know that you'll get your unit. It's just taking a little bit longer because it's just me. I'm a perfectionist and I'm not passing off the orders, to other people to help me. I'm too much of a perfectionist for that. And I know that's to my detriment and not to my benefit. But people are getting their units. If you placed yours and you haven't gotten it yet, send me an inbox and I will let you know where yours is in the queue. All right. All right, you guys. Have a lovely, lovely rest of the night. I appreciate every one of you. And I will catch you on the next episode of Nandy After Dark. Bye. Replay.